Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the official Brunch Boys podcast. I'd like to introduce my co-host, Mr. Big Fish.
What up? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
You already know yours truly.
Ooh, conductor, you go first.
Yeah, Zer, don't mind if I do. Now back to my beat. Yo, alright, so welcome to episode 111. It's a special episode. Somebody make a wish out there, you know what I mean? I'd like to introduce everybody to this episode. It's gonna be a good one. Promise you, like all of them. If you haven't, make sure you go watch the last one. Shout out to our boy Monster Meek pulling up on that pod. And watch the one before that too. Shout out to Sasha. She'll be back very soon. We have another episode coming with her. But yeah, we got episode full with some good laughs.
Yes,
I promise you that. And shout out to anybody, all the teachers, nurses, therapists, anybody taking it for our physical and our mental. Shout out to strippers and the bartenders as well. Think if I want to add anybody to the list now next month. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to anybody that's in that service business, whatever you service. Shout out to anybody that's in that business. And make sure you cop some merch. We got different colors. I got the pink tee on. Spring, summer's coming, so make sure y'all cop merch. Still kind of chilly out, so we got the purple hoodie over here. But if you want some, pastel, it's April coming soon, so pastel colors. Actually, by the time y'all watch this, it'll be April, so
yeah,
pastel colors. I got the pink on, slight pink. I don't know if y'all could tell, hopefully you could tell, but I got that.
Want a quick shout out my big bro. Thanks for getting the hoodie. He said he got it.
You got it.
We got all good.
When you buy a hoodie or anything, I promise I'm gonna ship it expeditiously.
Yes.
So make sure y'all cop because I sent that shit out ASAP. He got it quick already. So
yep.
But yeah, shout out to him. Appreciate him copping. If anybody wants to cop a hoodie, either you could just DM me straight up, or if you're local, or if you want, if you're out of state, just you could buy one on Big Cartel. We got the page. So
yep.
The links, the bio, if you want some merch. The merch is dope. I promise you, it's quality. That you could watch the shit 100 times, and the logo's still there. The logo stayed longer. The logo will probably still be there before the shirt even fades out. So
yep.
And the shirts are good quality as well. You see me rocking, multiple. Just telling you, so you already know. But yeah, other than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe wherever you're listening from. Appreciate everybody that Spotify listeners follow. Well, subscribers are gonna keep going up. So shout out to anybody listening on Spotify and Apple Music Apple Podcasts. My bad. If you're on both of those, please rate us. That helps us go a long way. And if you're on YouTube, all our YouTube watchers, shout out to y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all be actually watching. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate it. Everybody that actually, puts YouTube on. A lot of people tell me they put it on when they're in the crib, just chilling, doing some work. A lot of people work from home, so they put us on and they watch. So that's cool. I really appreciate that. That's dope, and that's why we record. Because if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have no video for y'all.
Right, that's true.
Straight audio. But people love to watch. So I think sometimes for some people it's better though. You get to see our faces during some things. Mm-hmm. There's some things that you like when I listen to when I watch. There's certain things that you don't catch if you're not watching. So to anybody that's listening, not to say you gotta watch, but if you're on Spotify,
you can watch us. You got
the video as well.
Yes.
Apple hasn't really done that yet. Hopefully they do that eventually, but Spotify right now allows the video, so Spotify gets the video as well, YouTube, but there's just some slight differences. But yeah, if whatever you like though, it's still good quality both ways. So
I've been getting that a lot too. People actually like watching for our reactions and stuff.
Yeah, because the reaction. Sometimes you'll see people's faces on certain things that you won't obviously catch when you listen to the audio. You don't know exactly what's going on. Mm-hmm. We might be laughing at some shit that just might be somebody's face or something like that. So in that instance, if you want to see it, you can always just very important, timestamps for people, anybody that really don't got the time, but you still want to hear some things. And when we do, you can fast forward to anywhere. Like literally, I figured out Spotify's timestamps, so now you can actually hit timestamps on Spotify now. Mm-hmm. Starting like the last episode or 2 episodes ago, I figured it out. So now you can actually go timestamps on Spotify as well as YouTube. YouTube, we've been doing that for a long time. Finally, you could do it on the screen. But Spotify allows you to timestamp on the screen as well on the actual video.
We evolving. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah. So anybody, any topics you actually want to hear, if you don't want to sit for the whole thing, or blah, your time is limited, or whatever the issue is, timestamps, they're in the description. If you don't know, I'm telling y'all, timestamps in the description. Go to the description. Full timestamps. All right. Break it down to the big topics. Obviously, what you end up missing is the topics inside the topics.
Right. Yes.
I can't timestamp every little thing. So I try to put the big ones so you can listen to them. You know what you're gonna listen for. But what mostly end up happening is we end up getting a good topics inside of other topics. Like last episode, there was a lot of topics inside of certain topics. So if I'm you, I just watch the whole thing just so you ain't got to worry.
Exactly. That's it.
Listen and watch the whole thing. You ain't got to worry about it, and you be straight. All right. But yeah, with that being said, my bad for going on this long intro. I normally don't do a long intro for anybody listens. Y'all already know. For anybody that's new to this, my bad. But I just had to explain some things.
Well, welcome regardless.
Yeah, and welcome. And hopefully you stay, Put your friends on, your family on, all that. Put everybody on. Your mama, your daddy, whatever. I think your mama love us more than your daddy. But it's all good. But yeah, so we're going to a brunch of the week. Just to, set the tone for what we're about to do as normal.
All right, so about a little over a week ago, I was that's probably been paying attention. I was in Memphis. We actually went to this one spot. I looked it up and I was like, "Yo, I gotta try it out." It's called Sage. It's actually in downtown. The atmosphere you get when you walk in there, I literally walked there, like the place opens at like 11 in the morning. I think I got there like 5 minutes after. Yo, the whole place was packed. Like they have like one of those outdoor bubbles, and literally the whole place was just people just waiting just to get inside. But it was off the hook. Like they had a DJ there.
With the outdoor bubble, like what the bubbles you people eat inside?
Yeah, like something like that. Yeah.
You ate them inside one of those?
Nah, I sat at the bar.
You took Meek advice, huh?
Nah, I'll tell y'all right now, when I go out to eat, and if I'm by myself, I go to the bar. I'm not trying to sit at no table. That's weird.
Now, I mean, in that situation though, you by yourself, you a single man by yourself. I think you could have asked. You ain't see no group of girls that was in the bubble.
Nah. It was most like families and stuff that was there.
That's
right. Or if it was like it was some girls, it'd be like one or two. It wasn't like
perfect, bro. All you need is one. You don't even want a big group because you by yourself. It might be a lot to handle. But if it was one or two, you could have been like, "Oh, ladies, like, y'all mind?" Like, boom, yo, I buy y'all a couple drinks, and take it for brunch. Easy like that. You buy 2 mimosas. Now you sitting there having brunch with the ladies, man.
That's true. But
go ahead, though.
But yeah. So they had the DJ. They was playing a lot of like hip hop, R&B. They had a couple of Afrobeat songs up in there. So yeah, it was a nice experience. What I got, it was called the Soul Waffle. I remember I got it. Like the 2 ladies that was sitting next to me, they was asking me about it. I was like, "What in the world is in that?" I'm like, "Yo, it's mad good." So it's 2 deep fried waffles, and in between it has fried chicken, mac and cheese, and collard greens.
Fire.
Yo, off the hook. There will be a video up, by the way, if you want to see what it looks like. It was amazing. It was. I gave that like an 8.5. Like it was that good. It was just mad bulky though. I didn't even get to finish it.
Took the how's the leftovers on that though? Because now all like did you take it with you?
It wasn't that much left. I didn't leave that much. So yeah.
I want to see if it's like something like that is like good after like tonight.
Good question. You probably like put it in the oven or something.
Yeah,
that would be my guess. But yeah, that place was good, and I had a pineapple mimosa to go with that too. That was my drink of choice. So,
I stopped doing the mimosas, man.
Oh really?
I'm gonna tell you. All right, so we're a brunch podcast, real quick. So before you finish,
we're
a brunch podcast and shit, and made over 100 mimosas. Right, we got over 100 mimosas on our page. But yo, truth be told, you hearing it from the brunch guy. So mimosas ain't worth it, man, to buy outside. I promise y'all that. It's not enough. Like it's literally like it's half juice and half champagne.
Mm-hmm.
They charge too much for it. That shit should be like $3.
That's true.
That's my whole reason why I don't buy it, because it's like they charge everywhere you go is like $8 almost $8 every single.
Yeah, pretty
place,
much.
So it's $8 everywhere you go. You're basically paying $4 for juice and $4 for champagne. It should be $3 at the most, is what I think. If you go to a more pricier place, yeah, 4. But it should be $3 on a regular.
Mm-hmm.
They overcharging for that drink. That's why I normally don't buy it anywhere I go, unless they have a flight.
Yeah,
And that's really the only time, because then you're getting enough of the juice, out of it, or enough of the drink. But buying a single mimosa, what I would say is don't do it unless you want to just get the aesthetic with your friends, because everybody want to do a video
exactly
with their friends, But if you want to do it for that, that's cool. But if you just want to drink with your brunch, don't buy more. Get a margarita or something else that's gonna give you more of your drink.
Yeah, over there was $9, yo.
So I'm telling you.
They had some special joints there too, but I was like, yeah, that's too much. I'm not trying to
unless it's a flight.
Yeah, for sure. What else do I have to say about that place? It wasn't too much after that. It was just me there, so I was just kind of just taking everything in. I was just taking in the atmosphere, but it was a nice little vibe. It's a nice place to take you.
Was it inside the city or outside?
It's downtown. It's really downtown. Right in the heart of the city. Yeah,
I feel like last year when we went, we were out. We went to the one spot. The one spot was fire that we went to though.
Yeah.
Still got to post about that shit. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that shit.
The other spot we went to was downtown too. But yeah, this one was better than that one that we went to.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. What's it called again? Sage?
Sage. Yep.
All right. So if you ever find yourself in Memphis, you know what I mean, hit that up.
Yep.
Were the girls playing? We're supposed to go see them this year, yo.
No, they didn't even make the tournament this year. They were in the NIT, and I think they got bounced out. And one of the girls had knocked out one of the other ones after they lost.
Like she punched somebody?
Being sore losers.
Man, yo.
Yeah.
Hate to see that, because now you get kicked out of school and shit. Like,
exactly.
Damn. Hopefully she didn't get kicked out.
Hopefully.
Most likely she did.
Yeah, it was bad.
I know if I was in school, I would kick your ass out, dog. Hopefully you're still able to, your education is more important.
Yes, for sure.
But yeah. But I mean, other than that though, how's your week been before we get into your trip and shit?
This week it's been kind of So we did brunch on Sunday, which was cool. Yeah, the rest of it I just been working, so there ain't really been much going on.
How do you feel coming back from vacation? You know what I mean, what's it feeling like when you land back?
I'm like, dang, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I realize that's the trick is not going to work the next day.
Yeah. I think I need to start doing that. I'll give myself a day,
or at least land early in the morning, and so you have the rest of the day to relax before you go to work next day.
I forget. Because when I got back home, it was like 8 at night. So it was like I was literally up for another hour and a half to go to sleep and go back to work the next day.
That's the worst.
Yeah, so I might have to start doing that. Give myself a day to recover from where I just came back from.
All right. Yeah, for me, my weekend, I went thrifting this weekend actually, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. There are a couple of things actually. It was a pretty fun weekend actually. I went thrifting. I actually got some dope shit. I don't know if you can see it from here, but that has trucks.
Yes.
So I went to this thrift store, random thrift store, bro. Like it's I don't even know where that area is, but we went to this spot for everybody that knows me knows I love bracelets. So found a spot. Went to go check it out, bought my shit from there. And then on the way back, found we just happened to see just this like random antique spot. Went in there, didn't look like there was shit in there for us. It was just like mad furniture all over the place and shit like that. But you gotta look. That's the nice thing about antique spots. What's fun, I enjoy like I'm one of those people, I love the thrift shit and antiques. So you actually have to look for these things.
Yes.
But I found me a dope ass camera, like a dope ass old school like film recorder.
Oh, okay.
Found one, still works. It only holds. You can only do 2.5 minutes of video at a time, which is fire. So for years I've had this like old school film projector.
Okay.
Right. I haven't had a use for it. Happened to go thrifting. Boom. I found a camera that holds the film.
There it is.
So now I can put the combo together, but it holds 2.5 minutes. People are like, yo, that's not long enough. I know that's what y'all thinking, right? So I want y'all to do, if you don't think that's long enough, take your camera, point it at yourself. Just take your front-facing camera, point at yourself, and hold it there for 2.5 minutes.
Exactly.
And see how long that is. It's a long time. Or get into a fight for 2.5 minutes. It's a long time.
Yes, it is.
That's why you see these UFC fighters for like three minutes, 5 minutes, and they tired. But yeah, so I found that, got some Hess trucks. So I don't know, people, if you only live in PA, Hess they don't have the gas stations anymore. But they used to sell the Christmas trucks and cars.
Yeah, the Hess trucks. Yep.
So I found for the low, bro. They had the helicopter. They had the what was the other shit that I wanted? They had a truck, but I got the like the. It looks like a Jeep, but I think it's a Hummer. It's a Hummer.
Okay.
With 2 motorcycles in it.
Oh, that's
old school shit.
Yeah, that's
on that shit. I was like, I need that. And then they had like a Lamborghini with another Lamborghini inside, a smaller one. I was like, I need that. And then I found another camera, old school Kodak. Need that. I've been carrying. I've been buying some cameras, man. I'm really into the camera thing right now. So,
are you gonna get one of those that spits out the camera, like spits out the photo right when you take the picture?
I already got one.
Oh, you got one already?
there's a new one coming out. Polaroid. Was it Fujifilms? They made it's a Polaroid. So they made the Polaroid with a digital screen. So you get it prints out, and you have the screen as well.
Nice.
So
okay.
so it does both for you.
Okay.
I'm about to buy it. It just came out. It's like $200, bro. But I'm gonna cop that though, because that'll be dope, and it connects to your phone, so you save the picture on your phone, and you get the copy right away.
That's what's up. Okay.
And on top of that, anybody listen, I'm putting you on. Yo. You also get to, if you already took pictures that you want Polaroids of, you could send it to the camera. Camera will print it.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's dope. Okay.
Yo, thank me later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that, and then also went to right after that, I came back and went to the gun range.
I saw that.
Yo, telling you, call me Ja.
That you wild for that.
call me Ja, bro. Yo, my aim is on point. It's on point. So I was in there with a Glock. My aim is exceptional. I promise y'all. I'm telling you, you seen the picture.
Yeah, I saw the picture. Yep.
Yo, I probably only missed, 3 shots was off. 3 shots was off, maybe, because it still came in contact. Or maybe 3 shots was off. Maybe I say 1 was fully off, but out of we shot a whole box of 50. So I probably shot like 20 something out of that, and only 1 shot was truly off that didn't do no contact. But the rest, headshots, man, I was just fucking pop.
Yeah, you wilding out here.
On
some Call of Duty type stuff.
But I love the shooting range though. Something that I'm probably gonna do a lot this summer. And I have coworkers, white people, they love to.
It's crazy. I've never gone to one. I've talked about it too. But
got to, man.
I might have to do that.
Tell you, our boy got a gun. My coworkers, they build their own guns and shit. I told them, they were like, yo, let's go to outdoor range, do whatever in the outdoor, you can shoot the AKs and shit.
Okay.
But we went to indoor one, so yeah, man, that shit was dope, yo. And then we did brunch and shit. Have football. My first game is in 2 weeks. I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes, man. I'm about to kill these motherfuckers, man. I got my jersey coming in, has a conductor on the back. You already know.
It's over.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun season. Flag football. I don't do the tackle league anymore. Because people got jobs. I can't afford to be getting hurt for no reason when I don't get paid. So yeah, just doing flag just for the fun of it. But I'm still gonna fuck people up. So I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. But yeah, and I mean it's my weekend. I'm still training for my half marathon coming up in a couple of weeks. So, but yeah, man,
it's about to be lit. 2 more
it's
weeks, y'all. 2 more weeks, y'all. I'm turning 33. It's lit.
Crazy money. Still decide what you want to do yet?
Still not yet. I'm still deciding. I'm working on that.
All right, man. You gotta let motherfuckers know.
Of course, yeah, I know.
But yeah, let's get into your tell us about your trip, man.
All right, so yeah, like I said, went to Memphis. The whole originated is because I wanted to go to the Grizzlies game because everybody knows I'm a Grizzlies fan. So this is like a yearly thing now. So we went last year, and this year I kind of picked a day that like nobody could go. So I ended up going by myself.
But are you gonna keep going to see Golden State?
I think the only reason why I did Golden State this year is because I wanted to go in March again, and that was like the only weekend the Grizzlies was gonna be at home, and it was playing somebody good. So I was like, all right, I'll try Golden State again, because remember last year we went and nobody played. So I was like, I kind of hope that doesn't happen again. And as it got closer, that's when the whole load management thing was going on. They rested in the second game of back-to-backs, and they both played the day before. So I was like, damn, I kind of hope everybody plays. It was the last game of Josh's suspension, so he didn't play, obviously, but everybody else played. So I got to see Steph, got to see Clay, I got to see Draymond, I got to see Jaren Jackson, all of them. So it ended up being a good game, too. But, you know, we got that dub like we needed to. But, yeah. So, I'll talk about everything else going on around that, though. So the first day I get there, so it was a Friday. I got there, I landed, I want to say like 2:30. Yo, getting my rental, it was the funniest thing. Yo, I had to stay there for like 2.5 hours before I got my car, yo.
Wow.
Because I guess they were understaffed that day and they didn't have nobody cleaning the cars fast enough.
What company is this?
It was Thrifty.
Trash.
Yeah. Yeah, I grabbed the cheapest one. I was just like, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, I was there till like almost 6 o'clock, yo. Just waiting for my car. It was crazy.
Well, what was the issue? They just didn't have shit ready?
Nah. Yeah, they barely had people there to like clean the cars out and stuff when people would bring them back. So there was a lady that was there before me that was there for like almost 5 hours.
We dealt with that in Houston.
Oh yeah.
It was a car, and the car we're driving, look back, there was somebody spilled like a whole thing of what's it called, milkshake in the back, and they didn't have time to clean it. So we pull up, we're like, yo, there's just shit in the back. They're like, oh, just take pictures of it. It's all good. I'm like, all right, man. But then as the days went on, because I'm now thinking, started to make the car smell because
that's crazy.
It was milk.
That's wild. See.
Anyway, go ahead.
Nah, it's good. But yeah, so yeah, after that, when I finally got the car or whatever, I shot over to my Airbnb, which ended up being the exact same building we stayed at, but I stayed in a different spot in the building. Yeah.
What was it? Because it was cheap?
Yeah, I paid like less. It was less than 100 a night, so it was like 80 something. So I was like, all right, well, no, it's cool. Dropped my stuff off, and then I just shot over to the mall. Like I was gonna try to buy myself something, but like by the time I got there, most of the stores I wanted to go to, everything was like closed because it was like 7 o'clock. Right. So like all the good stores was like closed.
Well, you ain't pack shit? You ain't pack nothing?
No, I did, but I wanted to buy something extra. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, so yeah, everything was closed. So I ended up not doing anything.
You ain't do nothing in the first night?
No, so I was just browsing through. There was a guy that was actually playing piano, like on the first floor. He was doing like some Stevie Wonder. I was trying to get a video of him, but then like people started talking to him, and he just like got distracted. So I was like, damn, I can't even get a video of that.
Gotcha. But you didn't go out that night though?
So I went out to eat afterwards at the spot called J. Alexander. I think the closest one that we have is like in King of Prussia or something like that. But yeah, I ate there.
What kind of spot is that?
It's just a regular restaurant. I think yeah. I was watching the March Madness and stuff like that. So then after I was done there,
that's a bar. You went to a bar type shit, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember that shit.
Yeah. I think I had like a margarita that looked like a mojito or whatever. So yeah. I went back to the Airbnb. The plan was for me to like get changed so I could just like go out to Beale Street.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
What, bro? How do you? Oh my god, bro! Yo, this guy. Bro,
because what I remember was
he told you not to do that, bro. Like,
because I was watching because the Grizzlies was playing, so I was watching the game or whatever. It went in the OT because I came back from like 29 down or something like that, and literally the game ended, and I'm just laying down on the couch, and the next thing I know, I'm out, and I wake up and it was like 1:30. I'm like, I might as well just go to sleep, man.
Could have had that. This guy, we literally told you not to do that, bro. Like, oh my god, man, this guy is crazy.
Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that happens to me like all the time.
You sleeping too much, bro.
That I
sleep too much.
Yo, last year when we went, I did the same thing. Each night I did the same thing. Fell asleep.
All right, man. You gotta stop sleeping on vacation, bro. That ain't the time to sleep. That's the time where you sleep the least, yo.
For real. But now Saturday, that's when I just got into everything. So I woke up like around like 8:30 or whatever. I had to put like the money in the meter for the parking. got dressed. That's when I went to Shades to go eat first. I actually went quicker than I thought it would, because then I actually paid for like this bar crawl thing in Memphis. So I was like, all right, it was supposed to start at 1. So what I was gonna do was I was just gonna eat first and then just go do that. It got pushed back an hour. So I went back to the Airbnb. I just chilled out for a little bit. And then when it got started, not that time. Nah. I just got up and then I just went. Everything was in walking distance from where I lived, where I was staying at. So I was just
saying, this guy fell asleep 2 nights. Nah, crazy.
Nah. So so the place that I went to where it started was called the Silly Goose, I believe it was. So it was, like, you know where Beale Street's at, right? So it was like the opposite way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it was just like, it's a nice little cool little spot. They had like a little flower chandelier type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of places starting to do that shit now, man.
Yeah, so I freaking got a blue moon over there, just chilling, watching basketball or whatever. I was there for about like 45 minutes. And it was a whole bunch of college kids coming in and out.
Wait, it was a bar crawl?
That's what the Eventbrite thing said. Because I got the little wristband and everything.
Did they give you like a paper, like with a route? That ain't no bar crawl.
Nah, it wasn't.
Man, bar crawl. You supposed to PA bar crawls that I haven't been to, or the what's it called? They supposed to give you a paper, so you got the route.
Yeah, right.
All the bars that you hitting, and normally there's some type of shit like, yo, you finish all these, bring it back. There might be a prize or some shit like that. Excuse me, but I mean, did you at least go to multiple
yes,
bars?
I did.
Did they give you at least a list?
I looked it up, and some of the places I went to, it wasn't even part of it. So I'm just like, all right, so what's going on? So I was like,
whatever places that was on the list wasn't part of it.
Nah. So I just ended up just going to random spots myself. I was like,
that's crazy. Because the whole point of it is so you get like dope drink specials.
Yeah,
for the low.
Exactly. And I didn't get none of that. So so I ended up walking down Beale Street for a little bit. I was just trying to browse, see what was around. The one spot I went to was called Coyote Ugly. I went in there.
We all heard of that shit.
Yeah, so it wasn't even nothing going on. I just popped up in there and then I just left.
Damn, you ain't meet people, yo?
Nah.
Wait, there weren't people walking from bar to bar, yo? That's the whole thing of a bar call, man. There's groups walking everywhere.
I didn't see none of that. Nah.
Damn, yo, Memphis, y'all don't do bar crawls right, bro. Like, what the hell?
It's probably my fault. I was trying to find something last minute, and then I just picked the first thing, and then it ended up being a complete whiff. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta telling you that bar crawl was a dub. Then that wasn't the one.
Nah. So I ended up just bouncing between a couple places. There was a place I went to. It was called the Blind Bear, which was probably like down the street from the first spot I went to.
Yeah.
Gave you like the speakeasy type vibes. Like you walk in there, they got like card tables and they got the pool table up in there. Yeah, and then it's like you just have to walk all the way down. That's where the bar is at. They have like a little lounge section. They have a couch. It's surrounded like a whole bunch of like pictures and stuff.
Damn, son, all these bars you went to, you ain't sparking no conversations with nobody and shit. This guy's lacking, falling asleep.
In my defense, I give myself credit though, because knowing what I knew that day, because I remember how I said I was supposed to meet up with some friends when I went down there. Everybody canceled. So old me would have just shot back to Airbnb and was like, yo, forget this. I'm not even trying to be out. But I was out there. Like I was out, you know.
So you took a step. You took a step forward. It's more different. You know what? Gotta give you that. You know what? Gotta give my boys some props, because as you say, you did something out of your norm, which is good. It's the first step. Next time, talk to people, man. Talk to random people, yo. That's that. Like when you do bar crawls, and what we normally do, we engage with random people, and then the random people end up being part of the. Like you could have easily, like if there was groups that was walking around, you easily become part of the group. Like they just swallow you and pause. but the group just brings you in into whatever they're doing. If you know. Or you can turn two groups into one real quick, be like, oh, we're going here, and then now everybody's buying drinks and shit, you know?
Right, yeah.
Like people taking turns, people just, like we said, like I said, when I went to the last one, we didn't buy, the last 3 spots, we didn't buy a drink. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Because they just literally pulled us in and was like, oh, y'all just hang with us for the last 3, so. Yeah, next time.
Yeah. Yes, that's my next step. Is I got to be able to step out of my shell when I'm alone and just be able to talk to somebody. I feel like if I would have had like one of y'all with me, that would have been nothing. Like, because it's like I got y'all's backup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we would have been out there, man.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we do, though. We'd be like, hey, yo, where you from?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
I mean, I'm trying to think of the other places I went to because I took a whole bunch of like stories and stuff. So after the Blind Bear, I went to this other spot. What the hell is it called? The name of the drink I got there was like the Red Castle. It was actually kind of dope. It was called 117 Prime. That's what it was. So this one, it kind of was like the last spot a little bit. Like they had their pictures on the wall and stuff like that. But what kind of threw me off is I walked in there, like the music I was getting was not matching like the place I was at. So I literally walk in there. And the song that's playing is freaking Gas Draws by MF Doom. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, but now I'm like, yeah, it's off the hook because I'm like, all right, I'm messing with it right now.
That's he right there. And I mean, MF ain't for everybody though, but
yeah, MF is fired. Yeah. But so I was just going through like the drink menu and stuff. There was like nobody in there.
Oh,
so yeah, it was like two ladies that was in there. That was about it.
Bro, perfect, bro. Single guy, 2 women, only 2 women. It'd be like, yo, it's only us. May I sit with y'all? Boom. Easy conversations, bro. Telling you, bro. Next time.
Yeah, next time. But I had my drink. The thing is, I went to the bathroom and I noticed there was a second part of it. So like the actual bar is like in the back. There was more people over there. And I'm like, I should have went over there. But you know, it is what it is. After that, shot back to the Airbnb again and went to go change into like my jersey because it was almost time for the game. Did that quick. And then I went down to the FedEx Forum. You know, I was just observing everything. You know, people was walking in there. It was nice. It was a nice little scene.
What was nice? The ladies. I said it was nice seeing.
Yo, it's crazy. I took that picture. I wasn't even thinking about that.
See, that's the funny thing, man. Your eyes is not in the right places. I don't know where you be at.
Cause literally, you and like 3 other people said the exact same thing.
I'm telling you, I'm just trying to see if that's what you was on it. Like, you know what I mean. But I see that, I look at the pic, I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, my boy out here. But you ain't even see it, man. That's crazy. But anyway, guys.
But I walked in there. So the DJ, they had a DJ like right when you walked in. And literally my seats was literally like, right when you walk in, it was just like you just go straight. That's where I was. So
okay. Yeah. So you was on the
lower. I was on the lower level.
By the basket and shit.
Yeah, right behind the basket. Yep.
Best seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do every time I go see a game now.
So when I went in there, the Warriors were shooting on our side. So you know, you see Steph and all them, you know, they getting ready. Yeah. So it was cool.
They gave you the thunderclaps.
No, I didn't do that. Okay. Oh no, I actually ended up being on TV though, because like start of the 4th quarter, the hype man came into our section, had everybody stand up, and I seen the cameraman down there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they was panning everybody that was in the shot. So
did you get the game recording?
Dude, I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Oh wait, normally they do those. You'd have to be on what's it called? Like NBA TV to see that shit though.
Yeah, it was a regional broadcast. So like the Bally Sports down south.
Gotcha.
I think it was like Southwest. I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. So like national. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people nationally wouldn't see that.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Yeah. And then after the game, because we won, I hit up Wet Willie's, got a slushie.
How was Bill? Bill was lit.
It was. You remember how we went when they won last year, and it was everybody was just in the streets acting up. Yeah, it was the same thing. No weird dudes with the mask and all that. It was none of that. Gotcha. It was none of that going on. But yeah, I had my drink. I just kept walking back and forth.
Did you hit that club up that's over there?
Tin Roof.
Yeah, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, that's where I went.
Yeah, that's a spot.
So
if you're a Memphis man, hit that shit up, man.
So if y'all don't remember us talking about it, so Tin Roof is basically 2 different sections.
It's country.
Yeah, right when you walk in, it's the country section. They actually had a live band playing when I went.
I mean, when we went, some of them teams though in the countryside.
It was like that.
They had like Taylor Swift over there. I've been on there. But go ahead though.
So I cut through. I went to the hip hop section, obviously.
That's where everybody be at though.
Yeah, it was actually like it was a younger crowd this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was like you notice the college kids with the varsity jackets and all that.
Yeah.
You're seeing up in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had a beer, scoped the scene. I actually saw there was a group of like 4 girls.
You ain't dance with no biddies.
Nah.
My God.
What I tried to do was though I tried to get a "Oh my God, it's the Brunch Boys" video. It didn't work though.
Oh, what happened?
I don't think I approached it right.
Hold on. Here we go.
I don't think I approached it right.
You gotta make it down. Hold on. I need to.
So like I was kind of scoping them. So I was just trying to like guess. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just step out my comfort zone. I'm gonna just do it. I'm not trying to say what's up.
I hope. Hold on. Before you tell the story, I hope you sparked a regular conversation with them before you asked them for the video.
I tried to ask. I was trying to ask them if they was like from the area or whatever.
Oh,
It was kind of being standoffish. You know what I'm saying?
Then you should have just.
I probably should have just walked away.
Yeah,
but I still threw it out there. I was like, from out of town. We have an Instagram page, and I wanted to see if you could do like a little video for me. They was like, maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah. All right.
But I wasn't gonna wait around forever, so
At least they laid it down politely though.
yeah, right.
Damn, yo.
Yeah, but I hung out there for a little bit. I left, went and hit this spot called like the Kooky Canuck, got some wings. And then I just went back to the Airbnb. Knocked out.
That was the second night. Knocked out. What time you knocked out?
It was like 1 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you went back early.
Nah. Because everything's like an hour earlier over there, so the game was over by like 8:30.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so.
No, I bet. Yeah, and no point to stay on Bill Street till 2 anyway.
Exactly.
Unless you with some people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. Damn, son.
Yeah.
All right, so what else?
And then Sunday, all I did was I went to brunch again. This spot called Magnolia in May. So it's like a little. It's popular actually. So I found it, and so it's a complete like 180 from where I was the day before. It's a nice little like. It's like a diner. It gives you like a diner. That's what it is. It gives you that, and it's mostly white.
It looked like a cabin, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it's saying. But the food's good. I had the French toast and the chicken. I don't know what that sauce is that they put like on the chicken, but it was
hidden.
Yeah, and they already put the syrup on it, so I couldn't like do like a drink or nothing like that.
Double syrup.
Yeah,
Get a side of syrup. It's not enough.
Yeah, but yeah, I had that. Then I just left after that. I was at the airport mad early, so I was there for like almost 2 hours.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, that was my trip in a nutshell.
So overall, how'd you like your trip though?
I'll say like it was like a 7. I mean,
7.
Yeah. So because I don't want to like contradict myself. So 2 episodes ago I said, yo, if you're taking like mad pictures, you're not really enjoying the trip. See what I'm saying?
We were gonna bring that up too.
Yeah, I know. But so I won't lie. I was like, I won't lie. So I was like, yeah.
You just said that shit that you went over there. You was on there that whole time.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was like, I won't lie. So I'm like, it would have been much better if I would have had somebody with.
Got you. I mean, solo trips. I feel I haven't done like a flight solo trip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Not that I can remember. But I have done day trip solo trips though.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
But like spending a couple of days when you dolo, it's a little different. I don't know if I don't think
like solo like
yeah. I haven't really
like if I would have had my peoples down there, I'd have been cool with that. But once everybody was just like out, that was just like it's really just me.
If you would have picked a better day, I would have went. Like,
if it would have been like the week, if it would have been like last week or something like that, I know. Yeah.
You picked the weekend.
Yeah, I picked a terrible week.
I would have went though.
Everybody was working.
Yeah, but hey, man, if you haven't went out dolo or taken a flight, I haven't taken a flight dolo myself, so I don't know at this point if that's in the works, but I don't know. Maybe one day I might try one.
I feel like it's something you just get out of your system. Just do it at least once, just so you be like, all right, I did that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've done multiple day trip. I went to Connecticut by myself, drove the 3-4 hours to go do that. But that was, when I do the runs and shit. So if people can't go, I just be like, I'm out regardless.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that was my thing. Like I used to be like I would always want to do stuff, but I was like I always needed somebody to go with, so I was missing out on stuff because
People can't go.
exactly. So I'm like,
just
nah.
don't do it.
So now it's like, oh, if I want to do something, if I invite people and they still don't want to show, I'm gonna still go anywhere.
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah,
I feel that's important to be able to just go do whatever, like whatever you want to do, especially, you know what I mean, instead of waiting on people and shit.
Exactly.
It's important. So, all right, man, that's what's up though, yo. Memphis. I mean, the next year if you go, let me know, yo.
yeah.
Or if you go, I guess earlier in the year or later this year or something like that. Just let me know.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the Martin Luther King game for next year. But I'll see what it's looking like though.
Yeah, I got to see what my I always see when I get my schedule anyway
Right.
for the year. But yeah,
But I will ask this though. This is all hypothetical though. If the Grizzlies and the Sixers end up in the finals, we go into a game.
oh, I'm out, bro.
We out. All right.
Yeah, I'm out. Like if I'm trying to go to a Sixers playoff game this year anyway. So
I can only imagine what it's like.
I've already been to 2 games and shit. So yeah, I'm trying to go.
Because I know playoffs is different. Like that Phillies game I went to last year.
Yeah,
Oh my God. This is a completely different atmosphere. Because you know how there's be empty seats during the regular season playoffs? Every seat is full. It's just
that's how
different.
it be, man. Nobody like baseball, man. That's normally how it is. Most people don't watch it till.
Because I don't know if you ever seen Citizens Bank Park, like the roof or whatever. Those people sitting up there. That's how serious it got. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up though. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I'm down though. I'm down.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna definitely go see another Sixers game this year. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna see one of the last games or I'm gonna just wait till playoffs and shit. But
Gotcha.
yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go to one though. But yeah, I mean, staying with the vacation shit though. You had the question about basic rules.
Yeah. So what are your do's and don'ts of vacations?
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I'm gonna break down. Don't copy my shit though. So one thing that we start doing, right? So like for New Orleans, I went. This is mandatory. This helps out a lot. So because of the drinking and shit, you get drinking and then you come back to even if you go out to eat, you're still drinking. When you come back to the Airbnb or the hotel, wherever you at, always notice at night you super hungry, man. Super hungry. Every time, no matter what. So what now I do is head up the dollar store, right? Grab a whole bunch of fucking noodles, bro.
Okay.
We did that shit. Well, Atlanta, we
did that in Atlanta. Yep.
Atlanta. So when I went to New Orleans, did the same shit, but we bought all I went to the dollar store and found all the spiciest noodles I could find. The instant ones. Nah, I didn't feel like making none on the pot, so
Yep.
I found I needed something that I could eat quick when you come back to the Airbnb, and it's just like, damn, I'm hungry. I need something to eat quick. So now I stack up. Literally bought, I think I bought like 8 of them.
Okay.
So I was there 4 days. Literally, I was just eating two a night. Every night I came in, boom, eating noodles every single night, yo. Every single night. And then if we had some leftovers and shit, like some meat, when we was out eating, it'd be like, yo, I'm gonna just throw that shit in my noodles anyway. So
we not above ramen over here.
when I'm on vacation, I promise you, I won't show it, but I got hella ramen in there wherever I'm at. And that's literally the only time I'll eat ramen is on vacation. So that's like a big do for me. Getting a car, absolutely must.
Of course, yes.
Anybody that tells you don't need a car on vacation, that's cap.
Yes.
That's cap. And those people aren't really trying to do nothing outside of the walking distance of wherever they at. If you're waiting for a bus, if you're waiting for a train, any of that, you wasting mad time. A car, you got to pay for parking in some places. Some cities, you might have to pay for parking. But what you can always do, there's apps that will show you the parking lots. That's like cheap. So you pay like a cheap price for, overnight and shit. We found that in Chicago, everybody was telling us parking was fucking insane.
Yep.
And we found a lot that was like $13 a night or a day, literally. So it's really not that bad. So a definitely big do, get a car. You gotta get a car, get some ramen. I'm trying to think. Anything you got. And the car thing is very important because there's a lot of shit outside of cities and there's a lot of other events going on. So I would definitely It's big priority.
Yeah, y'all not trying to Uber everywhere because it's just gonna cost more.
Yeah,
in the long run.
No, actually, if you Uber guess what? Same as a car. You might as well, and you might end up spending more on Uber than having a car. Where you get the convenience of, yo, I'm gonna just go. Unless one night you be like, yo, everybody's gonna get fucked up. Let's take a Uber. Then it is what it is. But I'm telling you, car's worth it. You get to do a lot more in every city that you go to, and outside the cities have dope shit going on. Car's very important.
I didn't need mine, but it was good just to have it, just in case.
And then definitely need a lot of water. That's definitely important. Don'ts is sleeping too much. It's fucking bad. Don't do that. Don't sleep. Like when you're on vacation, don't sleep. Take naps. That's it. Vacation is for naps. When you're at home, you could sleep. But big don'ts is don't sleep. Literally, don't sleep. Take some naps. Drink a lot of water. You'll be fine. You can stay up. I mean, trying to think about some big dues. Some big a big don't be cheap.
Yeah,
don't be cheap when you're on vacation.
Do not do that to yourself.
You're there to enjoy yourself. Don't be cheap on yourself.
Yes,
that's my thing for it. Don't be cheap on yourself. All right.
If you saved up money for a trip, expect to spend all of it.
You came all that way, and a tip for anybody out there too. If you have multiple credit cards, I say clear one. Use that as your vacation card.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I have a credit card that's just strictly for vacation. I literally only swipe it when I go on vacation. So, literally go vacations, come back, pay that shit off. It makes for a really. I was told that when I was like 21, and I've stuck by that, and it helps a lot. Don't swipe. Don't swipe your debit card anywhere on vacation. I literally take my credit card. I take my credit card and my ID. That's a big do, right?
Yes.
Credit card and ID only. Make sure they're in a safe spot. You don't want to lose your ID. Your credit card, you'll be fine. But you don't want to lose your ID.
No.
But take only those two things. Don't be carrying a lot of shit. When you're in different cities, people try to take advantage, pickpockets, and all that shit. So make sure you don't carry too much with you. And if you can, I know I have a traveling, they call it like a passport carrier, but you put under your shirt. You could keep your ID in it. It's super flat, so nobody really sees you got it on.
Right.
Anyway, they would have to go under my shirt to go get it anyway. So ain't nobody doing that. But that's a big don't swipe your debit card on vacation. That's a no.
Another big don't.
You get robbed.
Another big don't. You out of town, whatever you can get at home, you don't eat when you down there. So if you one of those that like eating fast food, all that Wendy's, Burger King, all that stuff, leave that at home. Find stuff that's down there.
Word. That's a big dude. Look ahead.
Yes.
But a big don't plan. Don't have a whole itinerary. Leave space for just random shit.
Yep.
That's important. You gotta leave space for random shit. Just pick a few things you want to do all this. Most likely you're not gonna do all of it. But pick some dope things. But also when you're down there, talk to people. That's a big dude too, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just talk to people out there. When we went to Houston, literally, they gave us a list, like a real list. Motherfuckers actually went to ask all the bartenders and everybody that was there. Talk to people nicely, they'll do for you. That's literally how it is. Talk to people nicely and they'll look out. So they literally gave us a list of all the places that we should head up. It's half of them places weren't even on our list because locals know a lot of dope places better than you.
Of course,
Instagramming or Googling. None of that is gonna have some of the dope places that actual locals actually know and shit that don't get blasted out there on social media and shit. So that's a big one. Talk to people, talk to the locals, and then also talk to people randomly. When you at a bar, I'm telling you, talk to people. You might end up getting into some shit that you don't even plan on getting into. Change your whole vacation, end up doing some dope shit, end up meeting people from dope places. A couple of times we met people that was actually from around here or knew somebody from around here. I've been DC where somebody knew somebody from here that I knew. Been to where were we at? Chicago. Somebody from here that knew somebody we knew, like shit like that. You never know. So talk to people. Damn. What else I got for y'all, man?
I know a personal one would be, I mean, it wasn't like, even though it wasn't like it on this one, but it's like if I'm with people and I'm on vacation, don't try to hit me up because I'm not going to answer. I will not answer because I'm enjoying myself.
Word. No,
I'll reach if I want to talk to you. I'll reach out to you.
yeah.
Don't try to reach out to me.
Nah, what I would say about that, just don't take it personally when I hit you back late.
Exactly.
That's the only thing. I most likely will hit you back late, and you might see me go on Instagram or some shit and shit like that, but I just don't have time to host a conversation at that moment. Don't take it personally. That's what I'll say. And don't be on your phone too much. That's a big thing. Don't be on your phone too much during a vacation and shit. You know, even if you take like videos and pictures, a big don't that I say, do not post. No, post. This is what I be seeing people doing. When you on vacation and you're posting the actual post, like your story, cool, because that's quick.
Yeah.
But when you post the actual post while you're on vacation, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
That's how big don't do that shit. Y'all weird. Anybody who does that, and I know a lot of y'all do that, so don't take me personally. I'm just talking my shit.
Yeah.
But you know, when you on vacation and you actually posting the actual post of, you know, while you're on that vacation, I just feel you're trying hard to be seen, you know, like, but it's cool though. Like for you, like it's not for me. I'm just saying it's not for me.
I feel you need to let it like sizzle for a little bit before you put it out there.
Oh, there ain't no time limit. You could do it as soon as you land back home. Like that's on you. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is while you're on vacation, posting while you're on vacation. I mean, I just feel it's a little too much. But like I said, who am I? I'm not in y'all personal lives. I'm just a guy on a podcast talking shit. Literally. So don't take me seriously, man. Like it's all for, you know, it's my opinion.
Yeah. That's all an opinion.
Can't be mad at me for it. You know? But I just know I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And we're just speaking on just personal don'ts. I personally wouldn't post an actual post while I'm on vacation.
I said we literally had a whole topic about it, so
Yeah.
we gotta stay consistent with
stories, cool, yo. Show it. If you want to show the whole world what you're doing, every step you take on your, you know, on your vacation, that's cool. That's you. I wouldn't do it. I would say don't, but that's cool too. This man, he did.
Oh no, what I did was I didn't post it as I was there. It was as I was moving. I would go back and then post it as nah.
All right, but either way, if you want to do that, you can do it. That's cool. But I would say try to stay away from doing it too much.
Yeah.
Because even when I was in New Orleans, like I showed the festival real quick, and that was it.
Yeah.
Mad festival, bro. I have mad video from that festival. Never posted. But that's personally me though.
Yeah.
Like, again, don't take none of this shit personal.
Yeah, like when we went to Chicago, like most of the stories that I had like posted, I didn't post it till the next day. So that's why it seemed like everything was like in a bunches, because I was like, all right, I just got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll just throw it out there. But it wasn't the same day. It was the next day I posted it.
Word.
Now that's more what I like to do. I like to let it marinate before I just put it out there.
All right, and also a big don't be, if you're in a relationship and you with your peoples, don't be on the phone too long with your significant other, man.
Yeah,
you fucking up everybody vibe. You know, short conversations. Your significant other should be, if they're cool with you going, it should be cool with you not talking to them too much. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not there to be on the phone for an hour. Now, if you're doing it on while before everybody else wakes up and before y'all start the day, cool. But if y'all doing shit and you be like, yo, I'm gonna step outside real quick, and you 30 minutes in, come on, yo, that person that's at home,
mm-hmm.
they gotta respect it and just be like, yo, I'm gonna let you get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So some of y'all, I know, be on the phone too long when y'all on vacations and shit. Yo, hop off that phone. That's a big don't. All right. Trying to think.
On top of the rental, if you really want to avoid using an Uber, instead of designated driver, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And also, and get an Airbnb, or what's the other spot? That was shit.
The
Verbo.
Verbo.
Get one of those. Most of the time, they way doper looking than copping a regular hotel or anything,
mm-hmm.
and cheaper too.
Yep.
Cheaper. Just make sure Airbnb be having them fees, yo. They be stealing.
Yep.
But other than that, find some places where they're not going to charge you like $300 for a cleaning service. That's
mm-hmm.
Airbnb. Most people don't even they don't even like do no mess where they need a $300 cleaning service. So
exactly.
Make sure that y'all check that. That's very important. But also make sure you get an Airbnb. Like, you can find some dope ass spots in any city you go to. Outside the city, you can get a whole house. We've gotten houses multiple times,
mm-hmm.
multiple times for the same price it would cost to be in a hotel. So and try to stay as close to Center City is a big one. Try to stay as close to where all the action is as possible, especially for people who don't like to join a car. Try to stay as close to the city as like the center city as possible, so you don't have to just get outside since you don't have a whip to get around in.
Yeah, like us, we don't mind driving, so if it's there, we'll take it. But it's not that big of a deal for us. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, I think that's off the top. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have made y'all list, but that's my own.
Oh, if there's a group of y'all, make sure y'all get the costs, like whatever y'all need. Make sure y'all have that split between whoever's. Yeah, make sure each person is assigned a certain thing and they take care of that like ASAP instead of letting it like drag out. Because you end up getting into situations where we have to like find a spot ASAP and we don't have a spot yet. Like what's going on?
Oh yeah, and with that, a big dude. Make sure nobody left behind, man. If there's any, sure. I'm the type. If there's anybody, be like, oh, everybody's out, but one person wants to stay at a bar or some shit. I'll stay. I'll stay with them. You know what I'm saying? So, just make sure that nobody get left. At least one person stays back with them because y'all in a different place.
Exactly.
You don't know what the hell could happen. They get too drunk and they end up somewhere else they're not supposed to. Yeah, it's on y'all. So
I guess another do would be if you're like going to a different state, know like the rules and regulations out there too. And you never know.
Oh, big time. Yeah, know if you allowed to smoke outside or not.
Yes.
that's really important. If you know if you allowed to smoke, if you allowed to go buy some shit or anything like that, don't buy no drugs on the street.
Yes.
It's a big don't buy it. Everybody when you're on vacation gonna try to sell you drugs. Oh, big don't too. We got a guy in Miami 10 years ago, whatever, how long it's been. Do not buy no jewelry off nobody on the streets. I think we told this story already, so I don't want to get into it. Anybody's new to this, if you haven't heard it, I would say start at episode whatever early on and just keep listening. Eventually you'll hear the story about Miami and why I really don't fuck with Miami like that, but we got it happens. I was younger. But you know what I mean, don't buy no jewelry off nobody, no matter what the story is. If you're gonna buy it, tell them to go to the jewelry store with you. Have them test it and then cop that shit. But yeah, I think that's what I got.
I do remember when I went down there was some kids. I actually helped them out. They were doing like a little fundraiser for their football team or whatever. Hit them up with a smooth 20. I was like, I don't even need the candy.
I did that in motherfuckers too. I did that in what's it called? When I went to the Eagles game.
Mm-hmm.
These kids were walking around selling shit.
Yep.
Actually, I bought a bracelet from the girls.
Okay.
These girls were selling I know they were pocketing all this bread.
Of course.
But it's cool though, you know what I mean? The hustle, I enjoy the hustle. No matter what you're selling, if it's something that I can see myself, I still got the bracelet.
Yep.
It says I love motorboating and it says help the boobs. There is not a single I know they're keeping all this money because there's not a single breast cancer insignia on here.
Yep.
Or symbol at all. So I know that this is personally made by them and it's a perfect place to hustle, yo. You got mad drunk people. For anybody that needs to sell anything like that, any candy, the kids I gave them $15.
Yep.
And they were like, oh, here, you want, how much candy you want? You know what I mean? Because it was $1 a piece, 15 pieces of Snickers. What am I going to do with 15 Snickers at a game? So I was just like, nah, y'all keep that shit. I was like, y'all pocket it. Because I told them direct, I was like, yo, y'all pocket it. Fuck the team.
Yep.
They had their whole gear on. I was like, fuck the team. This is for y'all pocket this shit. Because I ain't take nothing anyway. So, but yeah, that's a place to hustle, man. If anybody out here, listening and you want to get a little hustle on, go to the games, right? Go to all the pregame shit. Sell your shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you got kids that need to sell candy. That's a perfect spot. Nobody's going to say no to you. Everybody's drunk. And even if you're selling some bracelets that aren't even, that aren't going to breast cancer.
Exactly.
Them girls, they collect it. And they came to, it was a group of us guys too, over there drinking with some random people. That too, that's a good place to meet people too. That game, bro, people next to us was sharing drinks and shit. I just needed some cups. All of a sudden, dude's giving us beer. Like, all right, thanks, bro. So, shit like that.
I was chopping up with some of the fans over there because I was sitting next to some Warriors fans and it was Grizzlies fans next to them too. So that whole thing is hilarious now.
And big dude on vacation, yo. Yo, sharing's caring, man. You look out for people, they always look out. I mean, or you just be a friendly face. You just smile at people, say what's up. I'm telling you, shit might just come your way.
Yeah.
Like I said, you might get into some shit that you didn't even think you was gonna get into and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I've
people gonna put you onto things that they did while if they on vacation there and they've already been there a little bit, they'll put you onto some things that they've already done. That they'd be like, oh, check this place out, make sure you check here, blah blah blah. That happens every time we go on vacation. So it's a big thing. Talk to people, yo. Don't be a, a Grinch and shit. And don't be scared. Yeah. That's a big do. Or a big don't. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared to conversate with people. It's
step out your comfort zone.
yeah, it's big time. All right. You got anything else?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're welcome. I hope y'all took notes.
Yeah, I hope you got a notepad on you.
If you didn't, just rewind.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we're going to the. I found this thing online.
Okay.
So the 6 reasons why women don't like nice guys, and I think this is very important. I actually wish we'll bring this back up when we have a woman on. We'll bring this back up because I think this very. I want to ask anybody that comes on. Why girls don't like nice guys, but I'm gonna read it off and we're gonna react to it, right? So it says women don't like nice guys. There's 6 reasons why. Number 1, it says you're the prize, right? I said it explains everything, so I'm gonna read it out.
Okay.
When you're a nice guy, you automatically start to give her too many compliments. That's a clear sign you're into her, but that's also a clear sign that she could say one word and you're all hers. Zero work or effort. It's that easy. She wants to work hard for you and win the prize. She wants to be rewarded, not gifted.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I 100% agree with that. Yes, I feel like these women out here, they trying to work. Because if they feel like it's that easy.
You feel so? You think they're trying to work?
No.
we're in the era of kind of sugar daddyism, I guess.
I mean, I get it, yeah, but
you really think?
But I feel like if it's that easy, then just be like, all right, like I'm kind of just tired of it already, you know. I don't know. That's from what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because nice guys, really, the nice guy acting up really doesn't work. It's usually the assholes that got the most females. That's what from my.
That's what you think?
That's from my view.
For me, I believe you have the guys who get is the perfect balance.
Okay.
Right. If you have a balance of being the nice, you being a decent guy, and also being a little bit of an asshole. Because what comes with being an asshole is why women like. Well, I ain't trying to speak for women, but in my opinion,
yes,
and my experience is the assholes come off with the confidence. That's what you get from being like the dudes as assholes is always the confidence of it.
Yeah,
the guys that's too nice and it's not too much of a confidence level in that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think that's what she meant with the, she wants to be rewarded, not gifted. So the nice guy gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like you're giving it up too easily.
Yeah.
Where an asshole is more of like, we're gonna see what this is about type shit. But then also can be nice though. Is the asshole that could be nice? I feel they love that shit. They eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I say like a perfect balance. Like
so being able to jump from one end to the other.
Yeah, but if only if it's in you though. Like if
of
it's
course,
not,
yeah.
I don't want to be telling people to be like, yo, it's gonna be an asshole one day and then wake up the next day and be the sweetest guy.
Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah, be you.
That don't always work, but that's just me being honest. But if you're somebody who has the balance of, I could be an asshole sometimes, but for the most part, I'm a nice guy and shit. Yeah, I think that's it works. I think it works better that way. You can't be asshole all the time, and you can't be too nice all the time. So I feel like if you're too nice, you get taken advantage of. Where she didn't mention that is the girl sometimes, even if she likes you, she might see a situation where she could take advantage of you and shit. And sometimes that's a big turnoff. Not speaking for women, but
it kind of makes the dude look like a simp at the end of the day. Too.
Exactly. That's how simps are born.
Yes.
Yes. Literally, you're too nice. Anything she asks, you're giving to her. Whereas in, somebody that has a kind of more of a balance, be like, yo, she asking for it, be like, yo, fam, like,
exactly,
what's going on? What you need?
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? And you can say no once in a while, like, make it work a little bit for this. But yeah. All right, so number 2, low confidence. Oh, we just spoke on this.
Okay.
So low confidence. Nice guys usually look shy and uncomfortable in their skin. Women tend to like jerks more because they mistake their arrogance and egoism. I mean, is that even a word? Anyway, regardless. Egoism with confidence. See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, it was just talking about. So yeah,
Which only tells you that you should work hard on yourself and your opinion of yourself. Don't give her Mr. Shy Guy vibes. It will repulse her. What do you think?
no, I mean we just said it. So yeah, I can see that. I agree with that.
I don't know. Tend to like. I don't think women tend to like jerks though. I think that's off.
You don't think so?
Nah. I think that's off. I think they like girls like the confidence, man. It's the whole confidence thing. Like,
So maybe some girls see being confident as being a jerk. I don't know. That's what they think.
The way you come off. It's the way you come off though. That's. I would. I agree. Like I partially agree and partially disagree.
Okay.
The low confidence thing, I always say on this podcast, confidence. You need confidence. Everybody need confidence.
Of course, yeah. And everything.
Make sure you need confidence in everything you do. Some of us are more overly confident than other people. Might look like arrogance, like she said, egoism. We all carry it. I think that's hand in hand. That's why I'm saying like it goes hand in hand with confidence. You have to have some type of ego,
Of course.
to be confident. You know what I'm saying? Like your ego has to be there with you in order to be as confident as. When some people if you put up a fake confidence, like eventually that's gonna be, people can see right through that shit. But like you have to have a little ego and a little arrogant to be confident. So I don't necessarily mean that you're a jerk. I don't know women like jerks like that, but the dudes that come off confident, I mean, if they are jerks, it's because they get all the, they have a lot of friends mostly.
Right.
That's probably what it is. So they're in better positions to even get the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the low confidence thing, that's big.
Yeah,
you just
I definitely agree with that though.
get better confidence.
Definitely need
yo.
confidence.
You definitely need it, fellas. For the ladies, what that just turns into see, for us is like a low confidence doesn't turn into where the girls, it turns into what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for, man? God damn it, yo. Talk about the shit all the time on here. Anyway, when it comes to me.
Yeah. It'll probably bounce to you. You'll see.
Number 3, feminine vibes. When you're thinking about manners, when you're thinking about manners, your girlfriends need to have niceness comes with one of the first 5 places, right? What the fuck does that even mean? Anyway, because it's ladylike to act nice. Oh, she's talking about being nice. Okay. It gives feminine, innocent, and pure vibes. And women are attracted to masculine men who are strong, powerful, and even arrogant. But they're very self-aware and successful, which didn't come to them by being very nice. What do you think?
I don't think a man should be punished for being nice. I mean,
Do you see that as feminine vibes though?
I don't see that as feminine at all. See, this is why people say chivalry is dead. Because why is it so bad?
Does it give innocent? You said feminine, innocent, and pure vibes. Does it give pure?
Like being chivalrous? I mean, I guess it would have to depend on intent.
She didn't mention chivalrous at all, yo. She said manners. Think about manners.
Yeah, manners.
Your girlfriends need to have niceness comes to.
Yeah, having manners is being chivalrous. Doing little things like opening doors for her, things like that.
We could do that and still be masculine.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, I feel like the way she's saying is like,
I feel like she's
feminine.
What she's talking about, the niceness is doing. It kind of goes with the first one, which is the whatever she asks, you're doing.
But I mean, if she really, but that's the kind of thing that's like built inside. It's like that's just stuff you do naturally. That's mannerly, you know what I'm saying? So
maybe you need to pull that back a little bit.
Nah, I don't know. You think so?
Hey, the niceness. I'm nice, but like I said, I could be I could be a jerk.
I mean, can it get to a point where it's too? Can it get to a point where it's too much? Maybe. Like if you're doing that stuff, like when y'all like by yourselves, all right, maybe it's a little overboard. If you're out in public, it's just stuff that you normally do.
Nah, I think whatever you do in public, you should do it. You should be able to do by yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't only want to like open her door when y'all out in public and shit, And then when you walking into the house, you closing the door behind you. That sounds crazy, bro. Like, what do you mean? You gotta do both.
All right.
If you're doing it, you gotta do both. You know. I think what she's not necessarily talking about the. This guy, yo. She's not necessarily talking about about the chivalry type of shit. Like, it's not like you out here cutting her steak for her and shit.
That's
like
OD.
that, you know what I mean?
Like, you see what I'm saying?
If you one of them guys out there, cool. If she need help cutting her steak and she asks me, I will cut the steak.
Yeah.
But if you need my help cutting that steak, we gonna send it back.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. We're gonna be like, yo, nah, we ain't eating this. You know what I'm saying? Need the steak to be buttery. I want to just lay the knife on it, and the knife just cuts itself. You know.
You don't want to be shaking the table.
Yeah, I ain't trying to shake the whole table up, especially in these nice places you go and they got the small ass table that's never balanced, ever. But and it should take back and forth. So, but I think what she's talking about more of just like the whole nice thing, man. Just being too nice, bro. I think that's what she's talking about here.
No, okay. If that's the case, then there's a point you could be too nice, which then it leads to you probably getting taken advantage of.
Exactly, bro.
And it just ties into everything else. So yeah, I can see that.
If you're walking down the street with a girl you just trying to get to know, and her shoelace untied, and she tells you to get down in time. How you doing? Tying them?
That we just met.
You getting to know her and shit.
Oh, she can tie her goddamn self. What? That's too much. That's too much.
Where's your chivalry at, man?
No, I wasn't taught to tie a girl's shoes. That's crazy.
So you wouldn't be like, yo, put your foot right here. I got you.
Nah.
Maybe
if there was time put in, yeah, but off the rip, nah, I ain't doing that.
I'm just saying, let's say y'all in for a month.
A month? Nah.
2 months.
Might need a bit longer than that. Probably like half a year. Maybe I'll do it. That's crazy.
Bro, that's crazy. Holy shit. Half a year? Yeah. What are you talking about? I'd be like, yo, bring your foot, man. If I fuck with her, I'd be like, yo, bring your foot. It have to be certain girls, man. It can't be everybody. I mean, if she got a big foot, nah. If she got a big foot, I ain't even fucking with it. But if like, you know, let's say, because my Jeep is high.
Okay.
So like she got in the car and I'm like closing the door and like, oh, my shoelace untied. Can you tie him real quick? I'll do that shit. I'll be like, yo, I got you. Blah, blah. Little things like that. But I don't know, man.
They just be out in the street. Just be out in the street walking and doing that. That's crazy. Nah,
I wouldn't see. That's the thing. I wouldn't see. I said get down, but I wouldn't. I'd be like, yo, put your foot up. Put your foot up and I got you. Like that's something I would do. Yeah, I would do that. I could see myself doing that shit because I have done it. So, but I'd be like, yo, put your foot up. I got you.
Yeah, get down is crazy. Nah.
I just want to see if you would get down and do it.
No.
Would you give her your coat?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'd be like, yo, you should have brought a sweater, stupid. Nah.
Lying. He's not.
I'll be fine. I'm really a nice guy, though. I don't want y'all to think like I'm a dickhead. I could be an asshole, but I'm really a nice guy most of the time, though.
My God.
Yeah, I'm like a 60-40.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the coat thing. I'll do the door thing. You know, like that's the simple stuff like that.
Nah, I'm very like with that kind of shit. I'm very like you know, I mean, if you want this, if you cold, the sweater's coming off.
Of course, yeah.
That type of shit. Or if you need your shoes tied, I got you. Put your foot up. I ain't bending down though, but put your foot up though, and I got you. But yeah, and I mean, if she's like in a skirt or like a tight dress, I'll tie that shit for you. I got you. Chivalry, you know what I mean? It's not dead. I'm still here. It's called George. Nah.
So what if there's a puddle? What you doing?
Puddle of what?
A water.
Bro, it's raining then. Can't do nothing about rain. A puddle of water. Hell no, this ain't no cartoons, bro. I ain't leaving my jacket. Are you crazy? If I'm wearing a jacket, most likely that shit costs too much. You wildin'. We are walking around it. Yeah, what I'm doing is holding your hand and dragging you to the dry spot.
Right, I got you.
And we're walking around, not dragging you, walking you gently to the dry spot around the puddle, wildin'. Not doing that shit. Leaving my jacket.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's like that. Even as a kid, I thought was the most stupidest thing I ever heard. Like, yo, people really put their jackets down for a puddle. Yo, get the hell out of here. I'd rather pick her up and walk through the puddle myself.
I was about to say I would probably do that too.
But even that's so dumb.
Yeah,
I have nice shoes on. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna find the dry spot.
I got you.
Anyway, number 4.
Okay.
Weak performance in bed. Women love men who know how to take the lead in bed and aren't afraid of being rough. Women are weaker but not fragile. Being all nice and gentle towards her won't satisfy her how you think it will. Don't be afraid to take the lead. A nice guy will make her feel like she's the one who's the boss in bed. She wants a powerful man to take care of her in a way a nice guy will never be able to. What are your thoughts on that?
I can see it. We should be able to take the lead. If we can't, there's something wrong then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I agree with that one.
Well, from what you say, we should be able to take the lead, or we should take the lead? She's saying we should take the lead at all times.
Yeah, but I thought it was about not being able to though. Like we should be able to, unless I heard that wrong.
She said she wants women love men who know how to take the lead in bed and aren't afraid of being rough. Knowing how to and doing it. She said being all nice and gentle towards her won't satisfy her. So she's saying take the lead in bed.
Okay. Nah, I can see that. I got you. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, we got to be able to take it. We got to do that. We have to.
Yeah. At all times?
All times, yes. Gotta show you know what you're doing.
I disagree on this one. Completely disagree. Me, I say, yo, gotta be, pause, it's gonna sound crazy. Gotta be a little flexible. Gotta be flexible with this one.
Okay.
Because, I mean, sometimes women be like, yo, if she wanna ride on top and, you know, and get rough with you, I'm cool, do your thing. But I understand it. Yeah. You know, as a man, you wanna, dealing in experience, dealing with the women I've dealt with, they do like when you go, cause like me, I'd be like, yo, I don't want to hurt you or nothing. They be like, nah, go crazy. So in those situations, yeah, women, but most of the time, communication is important. They will let you know, like, yo, sometimes I like a rougher, do this, choke me, this and that. So I think I disagree with her on this. It should be more a flexible thing.
So it should be 50-50.
Not 50-50. There's no number for it, right?
Okay.
But I feel like, yeah, you can, you know, take the lead a lot, but then you should also be situations where if she wants to like go crazy on you, yeah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna be the, you know, could be the dominant one. Just don't be shoving nothing on my butt. And we straight, you know. That's the boundary.
Like that's the risk you running right there.
That's the boundary, you know. Whoa. Let's pause on that. The butt stuff we can chill, but you know, if you want to go crazy on top or do some other wild shit, you know, want to stick my toe in your mouth, like, all right, yo, do your thing, 21. Like, I ain't gonna stop you, you know. If you want to take that type of lead, you know, I'm cool with it. Yeah, but I disagree with her on that one. I don't feel like you gotta take the lead all the time. Like, you gotta chill out sometimes. Like, sometimes, what if I want to relax?
Maybe sometimes you just gotta know who the person you're with, I guess.
It all comes down to communication.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got to be a little flexible on that one.
I got you.
You know what I mean? But if you got a woman that likes to be dominated all the time, though, then cool. Yeah. Then do that. You know. And then if you have a woman that likes to dominate, because you might run into a girl that likes to dominate all the time. What you gonna do then? Oh. You gonna let her spank you?
I've never been in that situation, so I wouldn't know.
You would let her spank you?
Nah, I don't know.
Get the whips?
No, that's too much. Nah,
so
that dominatrix stuff is nah.
Story time.
Oh,
went to the sex store. Who's in there? I'm like, yo, place I would never see anybody I know walking around, having a laugh, looking around at shit, turn around, boom, somebody I know. Oh, hilarious.
Man. Oh man.
Gave him a hug though. I was like, yo, we'll talk about this with our peoples. So I can't wait for that. But yeah. Yo, you know what I mean? I went to the little whips and area and shit. I was looking around and shit. I'm like, yo, why not? They got cages. I seen the actual sex dolls. I'm like, dudes that really fuck them things are kind of weird.
Yes.
But I get it though. I get it. I mean, I don't, but I get it. But like then you get the cages, like the girls, like the shit that you only see like online. The girl's in the cage, and the cage makes her so that she's bent over the whole time. That type of shit, like the the bench, you know, like the seat for the bench press.
Okay.
They transformed that into some shit, so she looks like she's an OBGYN.
Oh, okay.
They got the swings,
Mm-hmm.
so you put onto your pull up bar on your door, strap that shit right on there, go crazy, shit like that, yo. I'm with the shits, baby. The wall of whips, I was like, nah, I'm cool on that one. Anything smacking my butt, touching
I'm not trying to get whipped, bro. I'm good.
We cool, but I don't know though. Damn whip, nah.
It takes me back to a bad time. No, I'm good. We're not doing that.
You got whipped before?
No.
This guy, yeah. She whipped you by surprise. Yo, this guy is crazy, man. Anyway, all right. So, number 5.
Okay.
Best friends for life. The first thing a woman looks for in her friends is for them to be nice. So she put that in all caps. She wants her best friends to tell her all kinds of nice things, such as you have such pretty hair. I love your name. Your smile so beautiful. She wants to hear compliments from her man, but she doesn't want him to make it a big deal. When a nice guy does it, it feels like he's running after her. The more you chase a cat, the further it will run. What do you think? This is good.
So this is about compliments, basically, right?
Yeah. Best friends for life.
Feel like the compliments you should be able to. It shouldn't be like. I feel like it could be smothering. Like if you do it too much, like you want a compliment, but not like overdo it. Like, hey, you look nice today, or that was just something like that. But I feel like you shouldn't have to do it every 5 seconds because that's too much.
And I want to say this too, so nobody gets fucked up. Yo, a lot of women do like nice guys though. But we're going off on this.
Yeah, just on that topic. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of women. There's a lot of girls out there. Just find yourself a woman that likes nice guys. If you're a nice guy, that's the easiest way.
Yes.
Don't try to go get you a girl that don't like nice guys and try to change it. This is for people that's gonna be like, oh, but you love nice guys. Yeah. We know. This is for the ones that don't like the nice guys.
Like the
and we're saying like nice guys that's trying to get the girls that aren't really into them. Because you could easily go find you a girl that likes nice guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, I thought, yeah. So, but yeah, what she say? Like her friends should be complimenting her.
Yeah.
I was gonna say yeah, but your guy should be able to compliment you.
But I think she's talking about like she said, don't make it a big deal.
Right.
What she's saying is the nice guys will make it a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
over complimenting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like you can overdo it.
So would you tell her she's beautiful every day? Or just when she looks beautiful? Oh man.
Nah, I'm probably gonna say at least once a day.
Once a day? Wait, but with meaning though? With meaning? Like once a day? Are you just gonna say once a day because it's like you feel like you have to, or with meaning?
Or it becomes
like,
routine. It's like I'm just
yeah.
emotions. Probably depends on how long we've been together.
Yo, what? This guy is a nut.
Nah.
I mean, I think compliments are important. Very important actually. I think a lot of y'all dudes don't be doing it enough. That's where a problem comes in. Where somebody else might see your girl and be like, "Damn, yo, you beautiful and shit," and then that's a wrap for you. No, it's his girl.
You think so?
Yes. Yes. A lot of y'all don't do enough. I say you do a healthy balance, right? But you should only do it when you feel it. So if y'all, let's say, you ain't seen your girl in a couple of days, but then when you lay your eyes on her, you're like, damn, yo. Like if you think
like you just seen her for the first time.
Yeah, if you think in your head like, damn, yo, you goddamn beautiful. Like you should let her know, man. Yeah, and it should come out your mouth right away, like damn. Or if she's, let's say she's just getting ready for work or something, and you look over and you happen to catch a glimpse, and it's just like, damn, yo, let her know. Shit like that. It doesn't have to be even if it's 4 times a day, like it doesn't have to be a number on it. I just feel like the compliments, it goes a long way, and it's good. It makes anybody feel good, girl or guy. I think it makes anybody feel good. Like, yo, like, you still see me like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got me, you still see me like that. But like being with a girl early on and complimenting her too much, that's OD. Like, chill the fuck out, yo. Relax.
Yo, PSA, I've never been in like a real relationship, so don't take what I'm saying too seriously.
He's letting y'all know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say with this too, a nice healthy balance. But definitely the times that you do look at her and you like, even if she's not doing nothing crazy, if she chilling, if you just get that glimpse, there's times, I'm telling y'all, there'll be times in a relationship where you just look over at her and it's just like, God damn.
Right, yeah.
Gotta let her know. And she'll be confused, like, what I do? Those are the times you want to catch them. I'm telling you, goes a long way, fellas. But yeah, so that one, you know, I'd agree. You don't want to do too much. But with anything else you're in life, you don't want to do too much anyway. So
Right, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, nah, if her hair is looking nice though, compliment her hair, yo.
I love hair.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely I'll be complimenting.
I mean, don't ever say I love your name. That's wild. Like, I love your name, you should be friend zoned for life. That's just crazy. Your smile's beautiful. That's fire. You know, I think that's that right there. I mean, personally, I love pretty teeth. So, your smile's beautiful. I don't know if I'll say those words. Your smile's beautiful. That's kind of wag, but you know, I'll be like, I see you with that smile.
Your name.
Smile for me.
That's funny.
I love your name. Is crazy. Friend zone for life. All right, and then the last one is lack of purpose. When you're a nice guy, you will probably make her the main focus of your day, even your life. Whatever she asks you to do, you will do it because you're such a nice guy. But the more you do it, the more she realizes you have nothing else to do with your life. A man who has purpose will put his woman aside, not make her the center of his world. She wants an ambitious man who will be working hard on his success. A nice guy would only care about winning her, which is repulsive. So she clearly hates nice guys.
Yeah, because repulsive, that's a very strong word.
Yeah, she really hates nice guys. Now, if you fellas, you ever run into a girl like this, you might want to just be a dickhead. Gauge that shit.
But I see where she's going with that last one. You kind of, because we talk about it, so you do want a guy that's kind of like ambitious, knows what he wants, and wants to be able to work towards that. And she should be able to add to that, not be the center of the focus. So I agree with that.
Also, I say this one's I think you need a nice, healthy balance. I feel nobody take this the wrong way. Women can be very distracting. All right, if you're chasing a goal or you're trying to get something done, having a girl or a boyfriend, I don't know how it is. You know, y'all have boyfriends and shit, but for us guys that are, you know, straight guys, women can be very distracting. You have to give them your attention. You have to. And if you're trying to do something else, you still have to give them your time, your energy, all that. But you should find somebody that's understanding of that situation. Not finding somebody who needs that necessarily all the time, because then that's when it gets into the way. But I get what she's saying about, you know, having a purpose, because then, you know, of course that goes into having goals in your life and not just being a bum, you know, and settling for anything that you got. Excuse me, at the moment. So I think it's definitely important to find somebody who knows, all right, yo, you know, whatever I got going on, it's a priority, but I can also include you in it and make you also a priority. But both have to be balanced well, to not where one takes too much, the other not enough or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I get it, but she's kind of ODing with it. I disagree a little bit, but I get what she's saying though. I get what she's saying.
So it feels like for you, everything is about balance.
Yeah, you gotta
be able to toe that line. I got you.
I toe the line, man. They love that shit, man. Yeah. Toe the line. Don't be a weirdo. That's all.
A moral story. Find somebody for you. That's
somebody.
What it is.
If you're a nice guy, find a girl who likes. Yo, there's a lot of girls that like nice guys, man. And in those comments, there was a lot of girls I was like, yo, speak for yourself. I like nice guys. Like,
yeah.
Go find you a girl that likes nice guys. And if you're somebody who's, you know, who's not a nice guy, this girl's perfect for you, man.
What you said? There's somebody out there for everybody.
Yo, Talking about personalities, find a matching personality. That's what you need. Find a matching personality, somebody who's gonna let you be you and not try to change you. That's where you're happiest. And then before you do that, be happy before that.
Yes.
Find happiness.
Find your happiness
before
first.
that.
Yes.
That's very important. Forgot. Got to come back to this. Did you do what I said? About before when you were going on your flight, if you're gonna be thinking about life and all that, talk to me.
Is this about the higher self thing again? My higher self would have to be. All right. So what I envision my higher self being is being able to step in a room and just be recognized by everybody for something that I've done.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I say it's like if I go to like some like big event or whatever, right? I could literally just walk in the room, everybody will see me, and they would want to be saying what's up, try to pick my brain, stuff like that.
So you want so was it like?
I want the notoriety. I'm with that.
Of doing something like what though? Like, do you know what that thing is?
Not necessarily. It would be something like this. So what that thing exactly is, I don't know, but it could be something like this, like what we're doing now.
Yeah,
like we're known for that. I'm like, that's what I see my higher self being.
Got you. All right. So then, what were the things you doing to work towards that though?
I'm getting my hands into everything possible.
Got you.
Yeah, that probably that's it. So yeah, that's what I thought about. So yeah, that's probably what it is. That's my higher self. That's what it is.
Got you. So is it come? So more of a. I feel you more of a like an aura.
Yes,
like, have a bigger aura into a room. Walk into the room, people know you. Walk outside, people know you. More of a having a presence in the room and shit.
Yeah,
so
I'm drawn to that.
A bigger aura and shit. I got you. Cause then I don't know if I spoke on it on here, but there's when you're in a room, when you go certain places, no matter, even if the whole room doesn't know a person, there's some people who you could look around and you could see the people who's like their aura stands out more than like if there's a group of friends, you could look at those friends and see which one's with your eyes. Just, if you gauge it just for a little bit, you could gauge which one's like the aura stands out more than others, and who might be the one that's like the life of the party, or the one that everybody in that group seems to be talking to, that one person or some shit. Like, you can always get that. So that's what you're trying to do though.
Yes. I feel like I need to be able to step out of my shell to make that happen too. So I'm working on that.
In order to do that, man, you gotta
and the trip was a small step in that direction. So
gotta talk to people, dog. I'm telling you, man, that's important, yo. You gotta have the ability, and you have to have like, I know recently, somebody was like, "Yo, why people always telling you shit?" Like, or when we go places, like, "Yo, why people always saying hi to you and shit?" Like, I don't fucking know. We go places and people just say, "What's up?" like randomly, but then they won't say nothing to people around me and shit. And they're like, "Yo, do you have a face of somebody who is it's okay, approachable and shit?" I'm like, I don't think so, but I guess that's what I come off as.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But that comes with just talk to people. I'm just being open and talk to people. So it goes a long way, man. I'm telling you. For anybody else out there too, just talk to people, man. Don't be weird.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a number one. Don't be weird. Yeah.
But all right, that's what's up, man.
Okay.
We're going to. Oh, this is another one of your questions.
All right. So the question is, would you fight someone over your significant other?
It would depend, but in all reality, 99% no. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't fight him over. It depends though. It depends on the situation. So let's say, let me see. In this situation, I wouldn't fight her. Let's say she cheated and somebody was trying to fight me for her. I wouldn't fight.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Let me not say I wouldn't give a fuck, because obviously you gotta care at some point. Blah blah. But a situation like that, no. Is it somebody that's yours? That's yours, right? Somebody that you're dealing with. Okay. Because that makes it different. Like fighting over a girl type shit, I'm not really with it. But like if somebody said some shit to her like while we was out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna speak up for her. And if it leads into a fight, then well be it. You know, we're there already. But yeah, a situation like that, I would definitely like if somebody said something fucked up to her, try to like holler at her and shit, I'm hey yo, nah. But I don't know. If it has to be like fighting over her with another dude that, let's say she gave some type of like
if she's entertaining it.
Yeah, if she entertained it in some type of way, I ain't fighting nobody for her, like over her for, like nah. But if it's like somebody disrespecting her and shit like that, oh yeah. And even if it's like, let's say some girls like, yo, if some girl's trying to beat her up or some shit and her man's there, I'm punching him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they could go at it, but you're gonna have to get these hands too, bro.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so yeah.
So then everything you just said, that was gonna be my answer too. So I'm not fighting unless they put hands on you, or they said something wild to you, or dude just being like way out of pocket. Then I'm fighting at that point. But if you're entertaining it, you on your own. Then you brought that on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm like any situation, I'll try to de-escalate it first. But if I see like the energy's you can't do shit about it, then it's like all right though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we could burn the whole village down if that's what it takes. But normally, you know, I fuck with girls that don't really give that kind of energy out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't really see myself ever being in those type of situations. I don't really like the real loud chicks. It's not my thing. But you know, you can't really control the dudes. But even though the dudes say some shit, just be like, as a man, you look back. There's certain times when, like, even if a dude try to, like, let's say the girl go to the bathroom or some shit and she walking back to you, but some dude try to holler at her and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she should handle that.
Exactly.
But then if he gets disrespectful, you should walk over there and be like, hey, yo, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's normally shit like that shouldn't lead to a fight. But if in the instance somebody's too drunk and it does, you should put hands on 'em, for sure.
Yes.
But like I said, if it was any other like type of situations where there's a dude that's feeling her and she's been giving him energy and all that, hell nah, bro, I ain't fighting over it. Hell nah.
Cause you wasn't minding then. If anybody else didn't get that vibe from you, then nah, there was no way.
Like, yo, you can have a dog.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be it though. That'd be it. It wouldn't be nothing like I can't really go duel for the chick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm cool. Cool, you can have her. You can win that duel. And what we got?
So somebody does you wrong, man. How long are you giving them to apologize to you?
If you've been watching this podcast too long, you know I'm ruthless. Or not? I didn't mean too long. If you watching this podcast for a while, you know I'm ruthless. If you don't, my whole shit. If you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. Like that's how it be. I'm cool, but there's a point. You know, what I mean, I'm a very calm guy. I just having a conversation with one of my coworkers about this.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, yo, you look like if you ever get mad, because a lot of people haven't seen me mad, so they be like, oh, if you seem like if you ever get mad, you go too far. I'll be like, yes, that's me. I go too far. So I'm one of them. Whereas if somebody did me wrong, you gotta apologize. Just apologize, yo. We can have a conversation about it. That's my thing. I don't care how long it goes. But as long as it goes, just know we have a problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you let's say if it goes for a week, if it goes for a year, for that whole amount of time, we have a problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to be like, oh, I'm just shrug that shit off. Like, we did some shit. I ain't fucking with you. I can see you outside. As long if you don't approach me, I don't know you. You dead to me.
Right.
Period.
Yes.
That's how I move about. So for me, it's just there's no time limit on it. I'll give you the grace to whenever you want to come talk. If you have the balls,
yes,
come talk. You're cool. It could be 2 years past, and if you want to be like, oh, can we have a little conversation about it? That's cool. But for that length of time, I don't fuck with you at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is, and that's how I am. And then let's say it keeps going on, I mean, the longer it goes on, though, it's like, if it's really something that's serious, then I'm like, yo, I might be plotting on you at some point. But but and you never might see that coming. But if it's like something that's not that deep, I just won't fuck with you, and then it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say what's up to you if I see you out. Like even if I see you, see, I'm one of those people where even if I see you in a group with a group of people I fuck with, if you did some shit to me, and even if it's not something that deep, but we still don't fuck with each other, I'm gonna shake everybody else's hand around you, but yours.
Right. Yeah.
Because you haven't taken the opportunity just to say something.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? If you did something fucked up, I mean, just say something, yo. We can have a conversation about it. I'm real calm. A lot of people don't know about it. Well, I think a lot of people know. I'm real calm, but, push me to that side and we might burn the whole forest down, yo.
Well, for me, I think it depends on the person and how long you've known them. That's what it is for me. Because I've had a situation. And the thing is, it wasn't even that deep, but they made it even deeper than it needed to be because it was being weird about it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if I've known you for like a little bit, like a month or two, and you did some stuff and I didn't like it, I'm giving you 24 hours to approach me about it. if you don't say nothing after 24 hours,
crazy.
Anything after that, now is going to be a problem when we do talk. Because it's like you've had ample time to say something to me and you decided to avoid me. But then you're trying to, you want to approach me after the fact? Nah, you had your chance and you blew that. So now I don't got time for you no more. But I feel like if it's somebody I've known for a little bit longer, I could give them a little bit more time.
Was that a little bit more? A week? This guy said 24 hours is crazy, bro.
Nah.
Oh, my God.
But it's like, if it's somebody like I know for like 20 something years or something like that. I'm like, something probably just something came up, whatever, it's cool, fine. Like when we have that conversation, everything's gonna be cool. It's gonna be squashed after that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like I said, if it's somebody brand new, I don't know you like that.
So you got 24 hours.
You got 24 hours.
That sounds wild, yo.
It may sound wild, but it's just like you letting stuff fester at that point. Anything after that, it was like I'm probably just gonna snap on you.
For somebody that's 24 hours, I mean, somebody that you just know for a short amount of time, you don't really. That probably you could just keep that at that point.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, you could just be like, yo. I mean, we don't really fuck with each other like that anyway. So, but yeah, I wouldn't give him 24. I wouldn't say there's like a time limit for me on that because let's say it's somebody that you work with or something, like, because that's what like people that you work with, they don't tend to do that type of shit. Where it's like they'll do some fucked up shit and you don't fuck with them. But then as time passes, they feel like they might be able to say what's up or ask you a small question just to gauge if you still don't fuck with them. That shit happens all the time.
I have that right now. It's to the point. So, like me and this person, there's two people that I'm cool with, but they're cool with her too. It's to the point now, like the four of us will be standing in this area, and it's like three of us are having a conversation at once. It's never all four of us, you know what I'm saying? So it's either me talking to them or it's her talking to them. But she's like trying to talk to me, and I'm not having that. Like I don't do that no more. So
yeah, but that's how it be though, man.
Yeah,
some people they'll try to gauge it, try to see where we at every couple weeks. Yeah, y'all weird.
Yeah.
Just speak, man.
That's all.
Shit, just speak, man.
I'm sorry. We'll fix everything.
I don't know if that's it. We'll fix with me, but you know what I mean. We really got to talk about that shit. But yeah, just speak. Just speak, and you'll be all right.
Oh no, for me, I'm sorry. We'll open the door for a conversation. Oh. If you're not willing to even do that, then we have nothing to talk about. That.
No, yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, yo, if it's me, if you don't want to fuck with me, yo, you dead. That to me, period. Like we ain't got to talk. I'll be fine. Yeah. That's the thing too. People get fucked up. It's like, yo, like, it's because you ain't fucking with me. I'm perfectly fine living my life. You know what I mean?
And that's like I had to tell these fools too, because it's like we have our thing, and they always try to include this person. And I'm like, yo, y'all know I don't mess with this person. Why you keep doing that?
Those are bad friends.
And they be like, yo, my bad. That's all they can say. Like, yo, my bad. I'm like, well, stop letting it happen, then.
Those are bad friends, man. they got to know that before you even say anything, yo. Yeah. But yeah, moving on to the next. We got the all right. So there was a thing online. Some dude say he broke up with his girl because she this went viral on TikTok. Yes. Chris Brown giving a girl a lap dance in the UK or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And the dude made a TikTok saying that he broke up with Shorty. He broke up with her because of that. How you feeling about that? And would you?
I feel like I probably would do the same thing. I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm not publicizing it though. I'm not telling everybody that was my girl that was on there.
Yeah.
But that's
You
probably
breaking up with your girl if you took her to a concert of her favorite artist, and her favorite artist pulls her on stage and gives her a lap dance. You breaking up with her?
Yeah, I got you.
Even though you took her?
I got you.
Why? Aren't you the guy that's like, yo, like, if she could do it, I could do it too? What's going on? What's different about it? Explain to me.
The thing, all right, so when we talked about before, these are just random people, you know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about, this is Chris Brown. Like, this is like somebody everybody knows, you know what I'm saying?
But I think the local guy is more of a threat to your girl than Chris Brown though, or any other singer. The local hold on. The local guy who dances with your girl, right? That who you're allowed to dance with your girl is more of a threat than the Chris Brown who he danced with her and then he's moved on to the next city, never to see her again. Go ahead, talk. Explain your shit, man. Explain your shit. I'm just saying my opinion.
Well, like I said, for me, I feel like that's.
Why is that such a violation though? For you to want to leave her.
All right, so obviously there's a video up there. There are people that probably know who my girl is, and they'll sit there and make that like a big deal.
So you care about what everybody else think though, instead of like, yeah, my girl got lap dance. Like it will only be personal to the people like right, and the people that know her. I'm sure she'll probably post it online, right? She'll post it online and shit. So her friends and your friends. Do you care that much about what other people think about like a situation like that?
The people that are closest to me, I actually do. Not gonna lie, I do. I value people like yours opinion because we known each other for so long.
What do you think? Well, because of us, the jokes will come.
Yes.
Yo.
And the jokes will be flying until she's gone. Even then, the jokes will still be flying. But it's just like, yeah, I can't have you around. Them jokes will be nonstop.
So you really break up with a girl over that though?
Yes. She could have politely declined, said no. She had ways out of it, and she chose not to. See what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure she would have bought me tickets to go see like Rihanna or something, and she would have pulled me on stage. My girl probably wasn't gonna be having that.
But all right. So let's do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You at a Rihanna concert. Shorty bought you the tickets front row.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You literally watching Rihanna, and she needs a fan. The girl bring out a chair. Boom. She's pulling you up. What are you doing?
All right. So
she's like,
I know.
You
so
come here. Go get him. Or she sends security. Yo, you want to go up?
If I know my girl to be jealous, hell no, I'm definitely not doing that. No, so thank you.
Other girls not jealous.
Probably still not even gonna do it.
Why not?
Because she's probably gonna hold that over my head.
Wait, that's this guy. Yo. But it's a once in a life. You love Rihanna that much. She got you tickets. You're about to have the experience, right? Because you gotta think about it like this: if the relationship don't work, you had that opportunity one time in your life to get a lap dance from Rihanna, and you turned it down because of a girl that you in a couple years might not be with anymore. Think about it.
If I'm in the relationship, I'm not thinking about that though. That's the thing.
What do you mean? You will have to think about every possibility, bro. Nothing lasts forever, man.
That's a lot to think about in a short time frame. If that was ever happen,
our brains can think about shit quick. Nothing lasts forever, man. So would you in that moment, would you let a moment like that, once in a lifetime moment, right, where everybody will have a video for the rest of your life, when you have kids, you'd be like, yo, look what your pops did. When your grandkids, hey, yo, pop that tape of grandpops on stage with Rihanna. All of this, right?
Okay.
Go put it on your Instagram page. Shit go crazy. You put it on wherever, it goes crazy. I'm that guy that did this, right? That experience versus, damn, my shorty gonna be mad.
All right. Realistically, if we were in that section, right?
Front row, yo.
I feel and if that possibility was to ever even happen, realistically, a conversation should be had. But if there's no conversation
should be had where? What if they pulling you up right away, bro? They pulling you up.
Oh no, I'm just saying as the concert was going on. Obviously, it's not gonna happen right.
You don't know if that shit's gonna happen, bro. You go to these concerts, you have no idea that shit's gonna happen, man. Unless you go to Chris Brown, I'm sure he pulls girls in the front up all the time.
Right. Yeah.
I seen the one where he flung the girl's phone, but
which was crazy.
You don't know. You don't know Rihanna's doing this.
That's what I'm saying. So if I don't say if I don't know,
and security comes and be like, "Yo, Rihanna wants you on stage. What's up?"
So yeah, I'm gonna have to live the safe life and say no.
Oh, this guy is crazy. Yo, what I'm saying, yo, Shorty took me to Tiana Taylor concert.
Oh, it's all bets off for you,
bro. I'm up there. My whole thing is get you somebody who's not gonna be hating, right? It's an experience. We might not be, like I said, we might not be. Who knows what happens in life? But that experience though is with you forever. Now, if you're going,
that's all under the assumption that she's jealous.
If you're gonna take me to go see my favorite artist, and she happens to be like, "Yo, you come up on stage," obviously I'm gonna glance at you to make sure, yo, you good. And then you say, "Yeah, go ahead. I'm up there." I'm up there, but I'm gonna just definitely make sure though. I'm gonna definitely look at it and be like, "Oh, you good? If I do this."
That's what I'm saying. You think that dude probably had a conversation with his girl?
Hell no,
like that look.
Girl
that's
up
what I'm saying.
Quick.
Yeah,
that probably wasn't his girl, to be honest. I don't know where he was. The video where he was standing and she was in the front row. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But either way, it's just a conversation we having. Like, we ain't got to be direct with this.
Right,
shit.
of course, yeah.
But me, in that situation, if I took her to go see Chris Brown, which I never would, that's crazy. One, I don't fuck with Chris Brown like that. Not saying he doesn't make good music for everybody else, but I'm the type of singer he is not my type of vibe. You know, I'm like a Brent, Sir kind of R&B kind of guy.
I'm a blast guy myself.
Yeah, so I'm not real with the Chris Brown and shit, but if I did, like, come on, dog. One, I'm not standing in front row with nobody. We're not doing that. I ain't doing front row. Crazy. Front row Chris Brown concert. Fuck I look like. But anyway, besides the point. If she going on stage, because somebody said, "Yo, what's the difference in, you going to a strip club, getting a lap dance, blah blah blah." It's the same shit. It's not though.
It's really not.
In the strip club, the lights are dark. Nobody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's watching. Two different situations. But I don't know, yo.
That was a terrible comparison anyway. What?
I don't know. And that motherfucker was like, "Oh, if you in a relationship, shouldn't be in a strip club anyway." Yo, you know how many couples go to strip clubs?
I'm about to say, yeah.
There's a lot of couples out here. And women get more love in the strip club than dudes do.
That's actually a proven fact, yes.
All that rah-rah shit about, yo, you shouldn't be in a strip club when...
Don't listen to it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be frequenting this strip club.
Yes, yeah.
But if you, like, somebody getting married and some shit, like, we talked about this on already, so I ain't got to go through it. But watch an older episode to see why I think about that. But yeah, so for me, yeah, nah, that'd be a dub, yo. Be raps. That'd be raps. Now, take you to your favorite artist. I'm just saying, like, nah. I think, like, it being like R&B artist who does that, like Chris Brown. If I took her to see Chris Brown, I'd be like, that would definitely be something I'll communicate ahead of time. Yo, if you trying to pull you up on stage, no go.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a dub. Yeah, it's what's the word? What's the word? Where you do something but they ain't not allowed to do it. What's the word I'm looking for? Double standard.
Yes.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double standard, but it's me, baby. Don't matter. I will communicate ahead of time. If you taking me to go see Tiana Taylor, right? Because I told you last episode, the only lady, right? You take me to see Tiana Taylor and they pull me up. She pull up people sometimes. They pull me up and give me a lap dance. Bro, I'm gonna communicate that shit ahead of time. I'm be like, yo, you do know if they pull me up, I'm going out, right? Now if you be like, oh, if you start tripping, then it'll be like, all right, maybe we'll be behind. See, that's why I wouldn't even put myself in this situation. Maybe instead of us being completely front row, maybe a couple rows back, because it's standing room. Most times when you're in the front row like that, so I might be like, I'm gonna stay like 2 rows back, just so opportunity doesn't present itself.
Exactly.
If you start tripping, but if you are gonna allow me to have that, obviously you gotta be respectful. So if you're gonna allow me to have that then definitely. But me, hell nah, son. I don't allow what. Be like, yo, Chris Brown gonna dance on me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I'll look at the security, be like, yo, y'all get your hands off her, yo, y'all wildin'. Go the fuck out. It's a no-go. It's a no-fly zone over here. You ain't getting no lap dance. What? In front of the world?
Exactly. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I'm not taking it to social media to tell y'all. Yeah, I broke up. Nah, not doing that.
It's different. You know what I mean? I think like, her being like, oh no, that was just an experience for him, and defending it will be easier than me trying to defend like, yo, Chris Brown was grinding his meat on my chick.
Yeah.
It's 2 different things, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 2 different things of defending and shit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
She could. It's easier for her to defend me to her friends than for me to defend her to my friends.
Yeah.
Hell nah. What? Gotta understand that's 2 different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, and I mean, I know it's double standard, but all life is.
Yes, it is.
A lot of things in life are double standard. You know, so it's all good. I mean, you win some, lose some. But yeah, what we got? Where we going? Have you heard?
Yes, sir. Have you heard?
All right. So for anybody new to this, have you heard topics? Just topics that we just went through real quick because we already about to run through 2 hours. So just a few things. I want to do condolences to all the people in Nashville that died off the shooting at the school.
Yeah. I think it was a charter school, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, condolences to
Yes.
to all the families that lost anybody and anybody who's affected, because this is something that will affect some people, a lot of people in the long run. So anybody who's affected by it or anything like that, and our prayers go out to the families of all the people that died. This is very sad, and it's 130th.
Yeah, 130th mass shooting just
Mass
this
shooting
year
this
alone.
year, and we're only in March, so prayers out, man.
Yes.
I mean, I check your mental, man. A lot of y'all mental restricted out there, so
Bro.
get your mental checked. If nobody's asked y'all, anybody listening, anybody watching, how's your mental today, man? I hope it's good. How's yours, bro?
Mine's great.
All right.
Yes.
So I hope somebody's asked y'all, anybody's watching.
How's yours?
I'm doing great, man.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so check your mental. Make sure you continuously check your mental every day. It's very important. And be careful where you go too. That's important too. And New York, the dude spent 16 years in prison for a rape that he didn't do. New York just paid him $5.5 million. I would say I would give that short clap, because money can't fix everything. Man lost his freedom for 16 years. He's probably a completely different person now. You don't know what the fuck he had to do in those 16 years to survive in there. So 16.
I was reading on it, and people were mad at the lady, but they were just saying she needed to be locked up. I read into it. I'm like, she really didn't do. She wasn't making like a false report. They just got the wrong guy.
No, she picked him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
She picked him.
Yeah, she's. When I read it, they said she saw a dude. She saw a dude in the street weeks later or something, and she said that she was sure that was him. But then when they did the lineup, she picked the wrong guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what happened. And then they said there was some microscopic hair, but they say that's junk science. That's what they say now.
Okay.
But we don't know though. If he didn't do it, which they're saying he didn't, 5.5 mil for 16 years is still not enough. Like I said, you don't know what he had to be, who he had to become, and what he had to do in order to survive in prison for 16 years, especially as a rapist. So that,
it's different. It's different,
bro. Whatever you had to deal with, whatever demons you got now because of that situation, bro. I hope that some of that money can help fix it.
Yes.
In any way possible. Because I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
No.
And no amount of money can fix that shit. So, but now his family and his generations, for a mistake that was basically for his loss of freedom, his family and generations to come, if he does it right, will be well off. So, I guess that's a bright spot in that. Then we got LGBTQ is a crime in Uganda.
The only thing I'm gonna say to that is, if you're gonna travel out the country, make sure you know your laws before you go.
All I'm saying is,
Because go ahead. I'm gonna let you go on that one.
some. I know this is not we live in America, so y'all don't have to fight this one.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. A lot of countries are like this. It's not, they're putting this out here like, well, because they just passed it. But truth be told, there's a lot of countries. You're not gonna win this overseas by trying to fight it from here. You're gonna go fight it overseas. You gotta go overseas to go fight it.
Yep.
Sometimes, like I say on here, sometimes if it's not your fight, it's not your fight. Yeah, it sucks for out there, for people that have to live that are part of that in that country. At the same time, we have our own problems, big things that we got to deal with. And one thing I am going to say is we are lucky to be in America.
Yes.
I promise y'all that, from being somebody that's from a different country. I promise y'all, this is one as good as it could get. You know what I'm saying?
One of the few places you can live your truth.
Exactly. Or if you even know it's a fight sometimes.
Yes.
This is the best as it gets. As far as your freedoms, and like Canada, you can't even oppose certain shit or they'll lock your ass up just for your words. So this is it gets outside of this country, it gets real rough. A lot of y'all have only been here your whole lives and have no idea, but it's rough. It's rough in a lot of countries out there. Certain parts of the world is still slavery. If y'all don't know that. But there's still shit like that. There's certain parts where women have no rights at all. If y'all don't know that. So just saying, if you want to pick fights, pick a fight where, is within your means.
Yes.
It's shitty for the people that live there. And, we pray for them. But saying
not all cultures are the same.
Yeah. Not all cultures are the same. It's literally how it is. You can't you can't really go trying to change a different culture. That's how they see it. That's how a lot of countries actually in Africa see it. This is not the first one. So all I can say is, be happy if you are in America, be happy that you're here. Because there's a lot of rules and laws outside of this country that you would completely demoralize you. And would affect you in a large way, but we kind of have the freedom here, and I'm like literally our neighbors in Canada, they'll lock you up for saying certain shit. So, yeah, just be happy if you are in America. Just be happy that you're here and able to exercise the freedom that we got. Not saying our president's not an idiot, but you know how it is. But yeah, for the people of Uganda, pray for you.
Yes.
Hopefully, you at some point you're able to live your truths. Maybe get somebody new in there. The people there can somehow fight. But if maybe if they need some type of bread, if they need donations to help fight the cause, you could do that. And I think people should do that if you have the opportunity to do that shit. But sometimes from all the way over here, I guess the only thing we can do sometimes is just send the money over to see if, they could get some type of help. Or if you want to fly over there, I will caution you. Be very careful. That's it. But a lot of African countries and a lot of, I think Arab countries are like that still to this day. So, there's videos online literally of like when they find somebody, they beat them up, they almost kill them in the street. So, yeah, this is not nothing for us. It's nothing new, but it's still trash that obviously it's trash. We don't agree with anything like this. I think people just be who they are.
That's one thing you always got to realize. What is acceptable over here, it may not be acceptable everywhere else. That's just
never
life.
acceptable anywhere else in the world. But just don't be. My whole thing is helping any way you can, obviously. But don't think you about to go over there and do some shit and change shit because if they find it a crime and you go over there and trying to do some shit and they might end up killing you, like
there's nothing nobody can do about that. That's law.
Nobody wants to sauce with America, but still.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the one that they trying to set an example with. So
exactly.
Just be careful, and prayers goes out to anybody that's affected by that in Uganda. Lamar Jackson contract situation.
So
yeah, for a trade.
All right. So as if you've been paying attention to football at all. So Lamar Jackson is currently in a standoff with the Ravens. He is trying to get paid, basically.
Yo, pay my son, man.
And the Ravens are not trying to budge. I blame the Browns for this, for giving Deshaun Watson all that damn money, even though he ain't played in 2 years and he's pretty much a certified nasty man. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yo, my boy's still the gooch gobbler. Still the gooch gobbler.
So, yeah, there's been a lot of back and forth about who's right and who's wrong in the situation. Me personally, I said both sides are right. Lamar definitely deserves his money, being a former league MVP.
Yo, pay the man.
That's what I'm saying. Pay him. But I can understand the Ravens also.
No.
If they want to be competitive, they're not trying to blow all their money on one guy and have nothing left over for everything around them.
Here where it goes. Here's my thing.
Okay.
Would you LeBron at his peak? Would you give the bread?
LeBron at his peak. So like Miami?
LeBron at his peak, bro. Would you give him the bread? Let's not even say LeBron. Let's say Giannis. That's who he is to basically to that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Giannis at his peak right now. Giannis right now.
I pay
doing
him.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're talking about. without him, what's the team look like? Without Lamar, what's that team look like?
It looks like crap.
All right, then.
Yeah.
So with him, what? We're in the playoffs every year. All right. So I'm saying. So if you don't want to, what these teams always have the money, man. They don't let it. people. I'm telling y'all, when y'all watch these, don't let these teams fool you, bro. They have the bread, especially NFL teams. They have the bread. They just don't want to give up the bread. And as a business person, I get it. You know, you gotta watch out for your business. But at the same time, they have the bread. It's not like he's gonna bankrupt anybody,
right? Yeah,
by taking his bread. No, they have the bread. And they can negotiate. They like the teams do it all the time. Hide money here and there.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I'm like, if it was me, if I'm them, I'm like, you gotta give them like a Mahomes type of deal. Like Mahomes gave the Chiefs 10 years, and they still got money to go and play, do whatever they got to do.
I would not want that deal. Just saying. But if you want something big, like okay, you know, maybe he could work with y'all on that if you give him the big bread. But at the same time, it's like these businesses. I don't feel bad at all for these teams when it comes to pay these players, bro. Pay these players. Because this guy goes out and puts his body on the line. And if you don't want to deal with it, give him to somebody else that's going to pay him. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah, because I got people trying to tell me he doesn't deserve it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, the Cowboys gave Dak $75 million in 1 year. You tell me he deserved all that money?
I'm saying.
Like,
name five better. Name five better than him. You can't. You can't name five better than him. And then name five that's getting paid more than him.
Exactly.
Too many.
Daniel Jones getting $40 million, and you trying to tell me Lamar can't get that? I'm not trying to hear that.
Come on, yo. Lamar should be paid top 3.
Yeah, like I said, I think he deserves his money.
He should definitely be paid over Gooch Gobbler.
Yes.
So whatever Gooch Gobbler got, you got to give a Lamar at least $1 more. That's all I'm saying.
Give him $230 and $1. That's it. And we good.
That's all I'm saying. Give him $1 more, yo. Just so he can say, yo, oh, you know what? Maybe in that kind of bread, it's 1,000. So give him 1,000 more, because that's different type of bread, you know.
Yeah,
$1 is like 1,000 to them. So give him a little bit more and see what's up. We got a lab approved chicken.
Okay.
So I forget what the lab is called, but the FDA. At this point, we don't really give a fuck about what FDA says anyway. I take protein that FDA doesn't approve and shit, so it seems to be working. But the FDA has approved lab-grown chicken. Oh, now, I'm somebody, so I go to the grocery store. Yeah, for anybody who buys rotisserie chicken, right? I fuck with rotisserie, man. Sometimes it's convenient.
Yep.
But when you go, you see the clear difference, right? So the ones that they juice up and shit, they're big as fuck, right? Big as fuck. If you go to like Giant, you go to BJ's. Anything like that. The ones that are not, that are beefed up and juiced up or whatever they put them, they give them the feed, and all that shit. The real big chickens, and then the ones that they say are free range and natural, like Nature Promise shit. Bro, them chickens, they're small. They're like my fists.
Right. Yeah.
You don't want to eat that shit, but at the same time, lab grown is different than them doing like what's it called, like the fenced in chicken that's fed and they just stand there all day. I'll eat that rather than eating some lab grown shit, yo. I'm good.
Right, yeah, right.
I'm good, man. Don't feed me no lab grown chicken, yo. Yo, like with anything else, especially like FDA approved the vaccines, we're not gonna go into that. You know, I don't want to have nothing on no COVID shit on our shit. I just said it anyway. They gonna do it anyway. Just because I said the word, my bad.
Right.
But yeah, lab grown FDA shit don't even matter anymore, man. FDA approves anything as long as it makes them money. They
Oh, of course, yeah.
that's where we at now. So we don't trust the FDA. So I ain't, if it has a stamp of this is lab grown, I ain't eating it. Don't get that shit out of here. I'm good. And I have to believe this conspiracy. Getting my conspiracy theory shit. I'm gonna start giving y'all some of my conspiracy theories and shit. But I believe they purposely were making sure we had a shortage of chicken so they could do this. Don't tell me how I know, but I promise you that's facts.
I wouldn't, because I agree with that. I
conspiracy though. Maybe it's not facts, but my conspiracy. I feel they did this shit on purpose. Cause come on, yo. And eggs went down in price too, finally. But you think this is all coincidence? Hell no, man. Yo, they attacking us from everywhere, and y'all don't.
They putting stuff in our phones. They
not even paying attention. Man. There's a lot going on, yo. There's a lot going on trying to break things up. Telling you that this type of shit.
They growing chicken in labs. Jesus Christ, we gotta watch ourselves in these streets.
And they bringing chicken out the same. They bringing these lab chickens out at the same time that we have a shortage of chicken. Come on, yo.
We gotta watch ourselves in these streets.
You gotta be an idiot not to know what's going on. And also XXXTentacion, if you listen to rap, you know, his killers got convicted. You know, gotta give claps to them, man. Opportunists out there, you know, trying to take advantage, and they killed the kid. Dude was a good artist. Music is dope. But rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family and everything. But yeah, glad them kids got convicted. It's fucked up what they did. I watched the whole video. How that went down. Damn. Yeah, I watched how they walked into the motorcycle shop. They looked at him. He looked at them too. Like they walked around, went out. They went and parked their car in a different lot. As soon as he was pulling off, they came and blocked his car off, got out. Boom, boom, was struggling with him with the bag, and then they shot him. Damn. His uncle that was with him got out of the car and ran like a coward. It is what it is. That's my opinion, though. That's your nephew. Should never, like, in a situation like that, I'd rather, like, you're going to have to shoot me too, bro.
Exactly.
But he ran away. I guess the family, as a family member, you would say, yo, at least one person's alive. I get it, but you ran away from your nephew and shit. That's fucked up. But, yeah, and then they shot him and they drove away for, what, like 30 grand, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
Come on, man. You know, them kids need to be locked up. And the one snitched. The kid that got the least out of it, they gave him only $5 grand out of the money. Of course he was going to snitch.
Of course, yeah.
Come on, man. And y'all criminals don't even do shit right. Like, if you're going to pay people, pay everybody the same amount.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be dumb enough to pay somebody less and then think they're not going to snitch on you?
Right, exactly.
That boy was singing like a bird. So, a fat bird. But, yeah, so they got locked up, and that's good, man. That's good. You can't be out here just being reckless and shit. Right. Them boys are dumb as hell, man. And then last but not least, Amazon. They're laying 9,000 employees off real soon. So if you work for Amazon, count your days, nigga. No, I'm just nah. But if you work for Amazon, make sure you have a backup plan.
Yes.
Like I be trying to tell this guy, yo, nobody's too important for any business, man. Even CEOs get fired. Remember that. And the business keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at some point, everything, even if this podcast was blow up, yo, it would just be to a point where it could just run itself. Yeah, I'd be replaceable too. You know what I'm saying? So everything you do too important. Yeah. If it's a system, make sure you always got an exit plan. That's why I say anything's possible. Nothing lasts forever. But yeah, Amazon's laying 9,000 people off. I think it's gonna make it like 8,000 within just the last couple months. So make sure y'all have a backup plan, especially if you just got in.
You the first one out the door. Last one in, first one out.
Yeah. So make sure that you do that. And anybody who's been there for a long time, don't even think you're safe either, because in a business, you're never safe. So, yeah. If it's an operation, anybody in that building, any CEOs, everybody's replaceable, yo. Like in my job, I've been there 5 years. I've already had we're on the fourth person that's running the whole place. Fourth in 5 years, yo.
We're on our third now, and I've been there almost 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. If the higher ups could get fired, you easily. You're just a number. And at the end of the day, we're all numbers in the system. So except for this podcast, you know what I mean? Run your own shit. That's what we say. Run your own shit. But yeah, that's it though. We're going into quotables. Quotables for anybody who's new. Just any quotes from music, anywhere we've heard it from. It could be one of our people said it, anything like that, anything we say on Instagram, any type of social media, or heard on a song or seen in a movie, shit like that. We just try to bring you some of the dope quotes that we end up hearing, whether it be some funny shit or some serious shit or some inspirational shit or something that's wild and crazy. We just bring it.
All right.
Quotables.
All right, so my quote,
I see a nice little thing to go with that.
Yeah, for real, that would be dope. So my quote for the week is, it takes a real one to talk when you down 20. Draymond Green.
Yeah, word. I knew I heard that quote before. My quote this week is niggas don't know how hard you ride for their ass until you park it. That's by Freddie Gibbs, man. Shout out to Freddie. Yeah, the album's fire. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you rocking with us for episode 111. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope wherever you're listening from, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're sitting on the toilet right now, hope you had a good couple of laughs, and I hope you vibe with us the whole episode. Hope you come back. For anybody who's new to this, I hope you come back. For anybody who's been rocking with us, you already know what's up. Fuck with you, baby.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? Yo, we still going. We're still rolling.
Bringing the heat every week. Never forget
next
that.
episode, we might try to bring somebody on.
We got some stuff we want to talk about.
We got some things in the works, and we got some things to talk about too that we need some female opinions on. So
yes,
we're gonna try and bring y'all some things. We were supposed to have a guest. We're supposed to have a guest this week.
Stuff happens,
but it didn't work out, and it happens. This is what happens with this. So we're gonna try and keep flowing with the shit. Everything's flowing good. So and make sure to check out our Instagram at the official Brunch Boys. That's important for anything, post all the food and anything we talk about on here, regarding to food and shit like that. We'll be on there. If you want to see how we moving, because we posting on the stories how we moving and shit during the weekend, you can watch our stories and shit like that too. So yeah, anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe,
got some
all
merch.
that good stuff.
Got some t-shirts. Yo, pastel colors. I got the pink, man.
Yes.
Got the pink, got the light gray. Got black, because I know y'all be sweaty and stinky in the summer, so
yeah,
got some black. Got the black tees. So order yourself some. Hit me up or order on the site. Send the link in the link below. While you're there, hit the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you, and hit the subscribe button while you're there too. And if you're listening, take a second, yo. You can still keep playing this shit and go hit the subscribe button, so y'all know. You know what I mean?
And rate us 5 stars, man.
Yeah, rate us on Apple, Audible, and Spotify. Spotify is a place, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Show us a lot of love. Y'all, Spotify and Apple, y'all show us a lot of love. So shout out to y'all. But anywhere else, y'all listen to iHeartRadio. We're on Pandora as well. We're everywhere. So just tune in, and we'll hope to see y'all next week. And with that being said, if you're down right now, make sure you keep your head up. You know what I mean? The journey's long, but you never want to give up before you end up drowning in some quicksand or something like that. I know life feels like that, but put out a helping hand. Hopefully somebody will reach out and help you out. And if you already up in life right now, just keep pushing. Continue. You know what I'm saying? Like that girl said, you don't want to lose your focus. So keep pushing. Don't get distracted by nobody. And keep pushing in life, because once you accomplish one thing, or something you want to accomplish, or even if you climb that mountain, if you want to, stack that mountain up, that means basically if you are in some type of thing where you learned, you think you've learned the most of it, I promise you there's something else to learn about it. So keep evolving your knowledge. Make yourself the best you can be. All right, with that being said though, ladies and gentlemen, you already know.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yes, sir. We out of here.